on? Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
You see what kind of meal I'm eating, yeah? These are meals that of people not invited to parades, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's how he's kicking it off. I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
1 day a week of football until May. So I get disgraced 1 week. So there's nothing this week of Manchester United because we're live. We're doing not doing Premier League. We're doing Premiership football tonight.
You are indeed.
Wigan will be live. But man, I'm tired. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep my eyes, but we'll move.
Yep. As Robinho just mentioned, they were live at the DW Stadium. Robinho will
Why
be
is it
keeping
still
us
called
up
the
to
DW?
date. Bro, them man
Why
can't
is
get
it still called?
Them man can't get a sponsor, man. Although, remember it was the JJB.
Look at that. Rudy. 4-0.
Yeah, the League Cup final.
Classic days.
The League Cup
do you know those were the good old days? The good old days. Man,
I mean,
okay in the world.
On that, you know, as we're live at DW, I mean, you look at your 11, you've got a strong 11. I mean, to see Onana in goal is hilarious because obviously them man there are warming
he shouldn't be here.
So he's here.
All right, that's a disgrace to his national team, but also it's a disgrace to us because when we bought him, he told us he wasn't going back to his country, and now what's happened?
He said what? He said.
Remember, he retired from the Cameroon team because he had beef with Song. So yeah, so we all thought he wasn't going to AFCON. 2-2s now. They all made up, and he's back. So,
but surely, like, he's an African, he's a Cameroonian goalkeeper. Like, how can he just say, "I'm not"? Don't worry, lads, I won't be playing for Cameroon when it's time.
Remember, he got sent home at the World Cup because of the beef with the manager.
Wow. I mean, what's your thoughts on the team news anyway? You got an honor in goal. You've got, you know, the Wan-Bissaks of this world. You've got Varane in there. You've got Fernandes.
Well, like I said, we play one game a week now, so I can't really say I'm not too fussed about that. If that makes sense.
Fair dues. No, fair dues. What do you reckon? You think you'll be fine?
I don't know with this team. Listen, if we lose,
we're gonna wait.
Surprised.
Come on,
Peter. Have you seen Manchester United the last 10 years? I'm going to ask you this game every week.
Come on, it's Wigan.
Listen,
come on,
it's the magic of the cup. By the way, it's magic of the cup. They like to say.
I'll turn it in the magic. There's been no magic anyway.
There's a magic of the
and the magic hasn't been there for ages. Also, you know, if Man United do go through or Wigan go through, they will be playing either Newport County or Eastleigh. Do
you know where Eastleigh is?
Wow, unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Unbelievable scenes. Well, as we're live from the DW, we need to get into the comment section because this is your show, ladies and gents. So make sure you do get your comments in the comment section. And in good form, Mirad is here saying, good evening to the greatest footballing podcast to air on a Monday night when we must give a shout out to the birthday boy, the one and only Tate Morgan and Simon Unified. Peter, don't forget AD.
Hard to say, you forgot Adrian's birthday.
You can't forget AD as well. His birthday was yesterday, so he had a nice little Liverpool treat on his birthday as well. But big up to the crew that are wishing the people happy birthday. Big up yourself, Mirad. Thank you very much. Tahar says, big up everyone. AD, I'm expecting an intro. AD's on the wing, like Mo Salah, so he will be here shortly. This guy isn't even on time. Yeah, I know. It's a classic one, Tahar. It's a classic one. Tahar goes on to say, Dave, at least you weren't invited to these man's prepared. Sorry. Dave, at least you weren't invited. These men prepared, got ready, planned where they were going to go to eat.
The motive
got cancelled. The motive's not cancelled, Tahar. What are we talking about? It's not over yet, my friend. Shout out from Atlanta. Shout out to Baraka. You done know what's going on, G. Happy New Year to David. He says Happy New Year to Top 4. You done know. Hey, this guy's giving out full names, you know. Shout out to Endo. Where was you? I didn't see you at the M's yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was going to be there, boy. I thought you was going to be there. Now you're telling us to come outside. Shouting out Peter, obviously, David, as well as Lola and Mirad. They're all full names, you know. Come outside. We came to your ground with our B team and wrapped you up. Be a Jace. Be a Jace. We'll get into that conversation anyway. Onana is a waste man, says Taha. I guess during the conversation about him still playing. And he's playing the Spurs game on the weekend, isn't he?
Playing the Spurs game, and the next day is the first game for Cameroon.
This guy's not serious.
He's not serious.
He's not serious.
But you know what's happened? This embodies AFCON, which starts next week, by the way. Every single game live on Sky Sports. People, are you ready?
Wait, it's on TV.
Sky Sports, every game live.
Okay. I didn't realize they got a plug because I knew they were scrapping.
Sky Sports, they announced it today. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, where did I see? What's it? Onana was in a Kanzu the other day. Where was he? Where was he?
Mm.
Do you see those pictures of him in a blazer with a look?
I pay attention to Man United one day a week.
One day
a week, I pay attention to them.
David says as well, FA Cup 4th round, Spurs versus Man City. So see you later, Spurs. That's another year without a trophy for you as well. Love that. Yeah, I mean, you know, Arsenal could have had a Bristol Rovers. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Bristol Rovers, and I can't remember who the other one was. You just think, come on, easy day for Liverpool. Onana's a Wastio. Peter, why are you grinning bare teeth? Like your best chance of a trophy didn't leave you last night. Hey, listen. What does Don Robbie say? We got bigger fish to fry. So don't worry about it, my friends. Okay, don't worry about it. We're still here. Don't worry about that. Robin, you man got the easiest draw, by the way. You must win tonight. It's a must win, but he hasn't got that much faith. He ain't got that much.
Just here to correspond and see what happens.
You man, bruv. You should have told man Thierry when we was doing the interview, blood.
Yeah, I put it in the WhatsApp group.
I said,
but I don't think it's out yet.
Bro, we need to be on this thing, like quick things, bruv.
Yeah, boy, we could have chopped that up still.
Man's gonna give that a butcher's, bruv. After this.
It's the biggest butch. I don't think you understand. Baraka says he's 25 tomorrow. You're done though. Big up the January crew. Big up the January crew, yeah.
January gang.
Robinho's down the end as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, down. I'm a couple weeks away.
We're getting there. Taha says Chelsea got Villa in the next round of the FA Cup. Peter, who do you man have? Oh, I see what you done there, my friend. We have a trip to Dubai. That's what we've got at this moment in time. Endo says happy 35th. Listen. First of all, if you're going to say my age, let's get it right. 34 people, not 35. Don't listen to these guys. Trying to add years to man's life. Allow me, man. No, shout out to Dave, a.k.a. Shanta Sol Campbell. What's Shanta mean?
I'm not going to get this. I think I know what it means. I'm not going to get it wrong.
Okay. Happy Earth Strong to Peter and AD. Shout out to yourself, AD. Sorry, to David. There's a lot of comments. Big up you, man, on the comment section. Endo told man to come outside, but duck the Emirates. You know what I'm saying? He ducked the Goonies, bruv. I didn't see, man. Can't wait to see Werner against Manchester United on the weekend. Guys, there's things to talk about already. I mean, the transfer window has been open for a minute, and yet we've got Timo Werner to Tottenham Hotspur to discuss as well. AFCON on Sky, no way. I'm surprised as well.
AFCON on Sky. See the shenanigans in history. But Ivory Coast, yeah, still is a footballing nation. I'm going to assume that we can get some good stuff out there.
Well, you'd assume so. Robin cheering on AFCON like Uganda are there.
Listen. The Cranes, yeah? We'll be there one day. We'll be there.
I was in the gym. What day was it? I think I was in the gym on what's today? Monday. I was in the gym on Saturday, and there was a Donny in the gym, bro, with a Crane shirt, bro. I just gave him the nod. He knew what time it was. We didn't speak, didn't say a word. I didn't want to interrupt his mid-set.
You should have just shouted, Sebo.
He would have gone all fluent on me, bro. I'd have been like, yo, easy. You know the one's there, bro. Hey, big up Nath, blood. Bring back AFCON on Eurosport. What a channel that was, man. That was a good time. I used to watch Euro goals on there as well. It was a great time. Peter, City have never won at Spurs Stadium. I wouldn't be shocked if Spurs win. Listen, Spurs ain't winning. Let me just give you the spoiler right now. They are not winning. I said, bro, focus on that fish so much they undercook the sides and the fish is still raw. Hey, listen, man. What does Murad say here? Trust the process, man. You know what I'm saying? Champions elect. Huh? I'm still talking, people. I'm still here. And I'm sure David we'll get into that. We'll get into that Liverpool talking in just a mo as soon as AD gets his candy ass over here. Shanta means rebor. So apparently you're a rebor Sol Campbell.
Yeah.
Apparently you're a rebor Sol Campbell, apparently. DRC is at you know when Congo has made the AFCON, hey, and they could, you know what's so funny about Congo, right? The amount of players that have chosen to go play for other nationalities that are Congolese, and you're just thinking, what a team what a team Congo could have.
What could have been? Murad, you should have shouted at me at Christmas. I would have hollered at you.
Oh,
yeah. You should have shouted at me at Christmas.
On Instagram, bro, I'm seeing YRG flowing, blood. People are flowing.
Since when?
Yeah.
Since when did they have a lemon and ginger one?
Apparently,
because one of my friends that's in UG right now, I was like, swear? Swear? Okay.
I can't lie. That's not. I don't know how to feel about that.
When I think of lemon and ginger, can get the vibes and I can get healed at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. It's a medication, blood. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about the, you know what I mean, lemon and ginger in Warrigy. The coconut one though, hey, talk to them, man. The coconut one's banging. AD's just out here, just in the message section. Sorry, in the messaging section. Look at France. 20% of that pool is Congolese. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. Shout out KDB. Could have played for Burundi. That's when you know, boy. How's your Matatu? The panel want to know, bro.
That PMP, man. PMP.
Pick and play, yeah.
Pick and play.
You done know. Yes, yeah, Kimpembe as well. Yeah, could have been there. All right, listen, guys. I want to get to the first question of the week very quickly. Who has won the most FA Cups? Just off the zone, bro.
The team that went out on the weekend.
Sorry, not team. Player. Everybody knows it's Arsenal. Don't worry about that. Everybody knows it's Arsenal. But what player has won the most FA Cups?
For some reason, my head goes to Giggs.
Is he Welsh?
No, my head goes to Giggs for some odd reason.
Ryan Giggs? Incorrect. They put in the group chat here, Olivier Giroud. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's absolutely incorrect.
Ashley Cole.
But yeah, it is Ashley Cole with 7. Ashley Cole, indeed. Yes, 3 with Arsenal, 4 with Chelsea.
He loves a trip to Wembley.
He does love a trip to Wembley. Boys and girls, what was your highlight of this weekend?
Well, back to work.
That's a highlight?
No, that's what I'm just saying. We're back to work.
I was gonna say,
the weekend was the highlight. The weekend was the highlight. You love work, boy. I mean, did anyone see the Chelsea player that come off the bench, right? And he thought the 4th official was giving him a handshake, and all he was doing was putting his hand out just to say, like, wait here. And the Chelsea player's gone in there and done that. I started crying. I was laughing. This guy's got the board in his hand. That made me laugh.
Arsenal ruined my weekend, bro. So I don't have nothing for you.
No highlights of the weekend. Nothing.
Nah, bro.
Nah, it's just, man. It's just.
Actually, I did win the FA Cup in my Football Manager. So, bro, you know what I'm saying? I banged Everton 5-1, but I was like, yeah. Oh, on the way. I beat Man United away, quarterfinal. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. What's your team?
What do you mean? What's Arsenal, man?
Arsenal.
I thought you was doing the lower league teams and working.
No. That's the Arsenal.
Nath says highlight has to be Sunderland playing thug ball and Newcastle fans crying. Yeah, we're gonna dive into it.
Oh, I do have a highlight of the weekend, but we'll mention it. Not that guy, because I was dying. I saw the weekend.
I got 2 guys this weekend.
I was dying.
And trust me, I remember in the group chat I said early doors. I think it was Saturday, not even I don't think it was even Saturday. It must have been like Thursday or Friday. I said, guys, I've got one this weekend.
So you got to run that, bro. I ain't got one, mate. Not this week, bro.
Big up Golding, by the way. Golding. Okay. The you that come on. Yeah, fair enough. That's his name, Golden. Reading Joey Barton's tweets are hilarious for my weekend. Yep.
Bro,
Not that guy nomination. We'll get there later. But Rishi.
I question: how is McLaren still coaching, bro?
What do you mean, blood? You know what I'm saying? He's a seasoned.
Why is he coaching, bro? No wonder why United are trash, bro.
He's
Come
a
on,
seasoned.
bro.
He's probably the best thing going.
He needs to get stepping, blood.
It's probably the best thing at United at the moment. Highlight as well Nath says is Bamford for that goal. Guys, did you not see Patrick Bamford's finish?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that goal was nasty.
Woo! It was a fantastic.
They have no shame, bro.
Full 11, isn't it?
Full 11, you know.
United, man, you lot are funny. Murad says highlight of the week: seeing The Rock return to WWE again.
The Rock.
He's had like 4 returns in the last year.
Bro.
It's not even a return anymore. It's just he's here.
Man's just passing by, bro.
He's here this week. Guys, let's talk. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Sunderland, Newcastle. Well, did anybody get a piece of this? I watched it. I loved what I saw in terms of just like seeing a proper. I don't know what it is. I love a proper good old traditional English derby.
You know what? It was a very unfair derby because we can clearly see the difference between the teams.
The difference was outrageous. The quality was outrageous. Yeah. It was bad. Go on, Robin. What was your thoughts on the game?
Like I said, Sunderland got battered. 3-0 was nice.
Yeah.
3-0 was very, very nice.
I mean, they got fortunate though, Newcastle, didn't they? I mean, like, because they weren't taking their chances in the first half, right? And former Arsenal, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Daniel Ballard, we had a good game defensively, and then obviously had the own goal. But I love the atmosphere though. I mean, they let 6,000 Newcastle fans. 6,000 Newcastle fans go to the stadium alight.
See, away ends need to be like that, bro. I'm sorry.
But the thing is that in the FA Cup they allow more away fans.
Get more,
yeah.
So. But to David's point, like one thing I noticed so clearly in this derby, these two sets of fans actually hate each other. Like they do not like each other at all. And like there's some derbies where I don't know, like. I've seen like pictures and images of the Manchester derby, for example, where there's half and half scarves on, or like there might be there's not really we don't really get real derbies anymore like they used to be. As in, and that's purely because sometimes the other team is also in another division. Like I think of Birmingham Villa, that's a hot derby. That's a very very big derby. That one, Arsenal Tottenham is probably like your favorite, is like probably the best one at the moment, but that's probably because. All the other teams, besides the Manchester derby, really, Liverpool, I don't think they hate each other that much. I feel like it's, you and your brother, you know what I'm saying? You support Liverpool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He supports Everton, you support Liverpool, and then you lot take the mick out of each other. Fair enough. But the fact that you lot can live in the same house, do you know what I mean? There was some footage I saw on Twitter where this dad and his kid, they're Sunderland fans. And like they've gone... there's 2 things I saw. So the dad and the kid, Sunderland fans, and he's got like a North Face t-shirt on, and I tell you what, DW, there's some action going on there, John. Unless Rabinho wants to report on that, but in the meantime,
I'm just watching a replay because I wasn't even paying attention. They had an opportunity, running down the wing. Who's that? Didn't close them in. Could have Evans
should have scored still.
Yeah, he should have scored. Good cover from Onana. It was good cover there. But yeah, he had like
what a name.
He had like a North Face shirt, and it said something like the North. I can't remember what the thing said, but it was kind of graphic, but like it was pretty cool because like the son was like proper giving it to the Geordies, and he was like, stuff you lot. Then there was one other guy in the stadium FaceTiming his mum and like calling every Newcastle fan's names under the sun, and the mum was just there loving it, laughing. It was like it was brilliant scenes to behold. But yeah, I love the atmosphere. The atmosphere for me was what made me enjoy it. And no VAR, people. Guys, I friggin' loved it. Every decision that took place, everything that happened, boom. You know what I'm saying? There was no issues, nothing wrong there. It was all just lovely football to see. Anything else on this?
But like I said, the golfing difference was hilarious. Like Newcastle just tore them to the core. And you know what they did at the end? They took the piss out of their rivals. Instead of doing a photo in the change room, they did it on the pitch in front of all of their fans and said, "This is who runs and where."
Yeah. I mean, you had the what was it called when Newcastle had scored? I think it was like 1-0, and the Newcastle fans were singing, the Saudi boys. 1-0 to the Saudi boys. 1-0. And I was like, you absolute vermin. You lot are absolute vermin. The O'Neill tackle was good. Yeah, it was a problem.
It was a fantastic tackle.
Oh, lovely.
Some people said it was a red card. I said, huh?
Oh,
he got the ball clean.
Nah, man. I'm just that old school English. You know what I'm saying? People proper come off.
He got the ball cleanly, and it was a great tackle.
It was a great tackle. Yeah, it was indeed. Okay.
Hey, Robin, why does Evans think he's a number 8, please?
Because it's Johnny Evans. It's a legend.
Wow, man, trying to move into the channels, and I'm like, what the move, go back.
Well, guys, you know what? We've been waffling on about some, Tyne-Wear derby. Obviously, I wanted to get into that. Yeah, a little bit of that in there. But I think it's time to bring in a man who's going to dissect our next segment. We got Adrian in the building. AD, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. The gang have been wishing you happy birthday on the chat. Yeah, man, what's going on? What's happening, man? What are you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm ready to dive into some title talk, ready to dive into some predictions. I'm ready to dive into some champions-elect matters. But, yeah, man.
They're asking for the song, bro. They're asking for it. They said play the song, man. They said play the song.
Well, listen, I'm a man that never disappoints.
Listen, a man that never disappoints. Whilst he's doing that, AD, aka Mr. Five Rolex watches.
I got 6, man.
You got 6 though. Hello, 6. He's got.
I'm balling.
Yeah, AD, man. What's popping, man? I don't even know where to go with this first. Are you getting the song or not?
Yeah, I've got it still.
All right, run that, cuz.
What's this song? What does he say?
What's going on?
I can't relax. I'm gonna be real. That song is awful. You know what? Yeah. No, because I don't even know what it is, bro.
Listen, Donnie's playing these.
I was like, are we getting copyright striked? Because that was more than 10 seconds.
I saw it. Basically, he tweeted me it, but I was at work, so I couldn't listen to it. And then I forgot about it. So this is my first time hearing it.
Fresh.
From Arsenal to I should have tested it. It could have been anything.
Look, AD, let's get into the meat and bones of this, meat and potatoes of this, right? Own goal from Jakob Kivior. A fantastic strike by Luis Diaz sends Liverpool through to the 4th round of the FA Cup after knocking out Arsenal. What was your thoughts? You were at the Emirates Stadium. What did you see? You were near the Liverpool end as well. Well, you weren't too far from it anyway. What was your thoughts?
I was singing under my breath. You know what, man? Forget Liverpool for a second. Arsenal need a number 9, man. Arsenal need someone that can put the ball in the back of the net.
Is it now?
Opening.
Is it now?
What? Opening 15, 20 minutes. The goal was gaping, begging for someone just to slap the ball in the net. Like those open goals, there were players rounding goalkeepers, kicking it into the side netting. There were world-class defensive blocks, and I think ultimately, I don't want to sort of delve into the game too much, but ultimately Liverpool's quality just shone through. And I'm sorry, listen, Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'm not entertaining a single debate ever again. You know what? Robin, he can't defend. Are you happy now? David, Trent can't defend. Are you happy now? So bloody what? So bloody what? Decisive, world-class, generational talent.
He was offside.
Yeah, man, and I think ultimately, you know, it was just one moment of quality really from a free kick. Second goal, obviously Arsenal chasing the game. You know, more space is going to be behind. Diaz with a lovely finish. But bro, like it's like Klopp was on you. Klopp said, you know what, we either win this game or we lose this game. He in my mind, he tanked the game. When I saw, you know, I like to think I'm an avid Liverpool fan. I don't think I've ever seen Bobby Clark in a Liverpool shirt. I've heard good things about him in the academy. I think it's Lee Clark's son. Like, I've heard good things, but I'm like, raw.
Clark's son.
Klopp just said, take it. Yeah, but we've got a couple. We've got Neil Dance's son in the academy as well. He's like 17. I saw a comp and then I saw the surname. Then I googled it. I said, it can't be Neil Dance's son. And then lo and behold, yeah, but yeah, man. But I think yeah, that's what it was really. I think just sort of moments of quality show through yet again. Our goal is to charm life. I think we do need to play a bit better. But you know what? Also, man, listen. Let's stop disrespecting Ibu Konate, man. He sits at the table. The table that Willow Saliba dines at, Konate's there. Don't get me wrong. Willow might be the head of the table. Don't get me wrong, but Konate can pull up a seat.
You say he's Solo Sokoa, yeah? Right.
I must admit, I'm surprised that he got man of the match. If I'm honest, you know,
really.
I mean,
that's
I don't know. Like from what I saw, like I don't know. I didn't. When I saw his name come up on like the TV coverage, I was like, oh really? He's got the man of the match. I don't know why. I just didn't think he was their best player. Do you know what I'm saying? I just felt like there were moments for me in the game. You know, it's usually they give it to the team that's winning, isn't it? It's normally the team that wins that gets the man of the match. And I thought a bit of Trent or a bit of Diaz would have probably done. They made the pivotal points. I mean, Trent was unplayable at times. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's almost his default setting, though, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like, oh, this is normal. This is normal Trent. So, like, what are we actually praising him for?
Yeah. The thing is, I can't give it to Trent because ultimately it was an own goal. Diaz, I hear it.
But some of the football Trent was playing, I mean, there was a through ball he sent. There's about 2 or 3 of them. And I was just like, go away. Just go away. Like, go away. But Diaz is strike enough for me. I mean, I looked at that strike and I said, nasty SOB. That's it right there. It was an Aguero finish.
No backlift.
No back. Oh, I don't think you understand how much I love those kind of goals. It was a lethal finish. And when I saw it, when it went straight to the top corner, I said, oh, what a goal. I said, that's how you go out of a tournament. you go out with one of those.
He took a page outside your money.
We'll talk about Arsenal. Fantastic goal. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, fantastic goal. Fantastic goal. There were moments in that game, as you were saying, AD, on the Liverpool side for the time being, where it looked like in the first half, it looked like almost like you lot didn't mind losing this game. And then in the second half, it was like, wait, hang on a minute. Like the game's still on. Maybe, and then when you brought on those 2 youngsters who even, you know, the stadium, there's a massive who as they used to for a.
I was even joining in.
Even you joined in the who. Like, you know, what I'm saying, this name, I'm even reading the name and I'm thinking, this ain't right. I know I've got this wrong because I've never heard of these people. So, like, wherever the hell they've come from, you know, and I thought they would never be used, but, you know, number 84 and 42, you're thinking, Jesus, where have they plucked these kids from? When they brought them 2 on, I said, yeah, that's him saying, guys, we need to get out of here. Take me. We need to get out of here. And, you know, lo and behold, was it Bradley? I can't remember which one it was.
Connor Bradley
had the best game. When they came on, they had the best game. Like, it was so good.
He defended better than Trent.
That's what I'm saying. He was so good. And I was like, wait a damn minute, guys. They brought on 2 kids on key stage 4. We should be killing them. What's going on?
Did you see the foul that he gave away?
The foul, oh my! You could tell.
You man gave away bare fouls in the end.
It was straight out of school of like, you know, I've never played a professional football match in my life.
No.
But one of them, one of them was played like what? Plays for Northern Ireland. He's got like 13 caps.
No, bro. No, there's one foul.
Okay, good set.
and then he sides him down like he's a 34-year-old veteran. I thought it was Fernandinho that I saw.
Oh, you're saying
I was ejected from the stadium for clapping.
Oh God, Darwin Núñez.
I can't lie to you. I'm doubling down, man. I'm doubling down. He's effective. He's a workhorse. He's an outlet. But don't get me wrong. Fact of the matter is this: £85 million. We need produce. We do. And as I said, at the end of the season, we have to review it and we have to say, is this the right move? But at the bare minimum, he's offering us a hell of a lot. His link-up play is fantastic. He's a thorn in the side of the defenders. There was times I saw him battling Gabriel. Ben White didn't know what to do with him. And for years and years and years, I was banging on the Adama Traore train. I was on it, first class. Take me to Peterborough. I'm there. And I just think in football, just Diaz and Núñez just having them as outlets and them being so as direct as they were. Even it just alleviated so much pressure and it just gave us an opportunity to attack. And if you look at the goals as well one of the goals at least, it's just having those outlets. So don't get me wrong, I'm concerned with Darwin Núñez as a striker. The numbers just aren't numbering, and I think we need to look. What is it? Like there's one chance he makes that's phenomenal. Good bit of play, whips it in, it just goes past the post. And then there's a second one from a corner wherein the ball fizzes back to him, and it's like, don't get me wrong, there's not an awful lot of the goal to aim at, but it's like, if you're a killer, bro, you put the ball in the net. And I think at that time it was 2-0. But he's a BCM, he's a big chance monster because he misses all of them. But I can't give up, man. For me personally, he offers far too much for me to give up on him. And I think, he's genuinely playing well. I'm putting my nuts on the line. Goals will come. I genuinely believe the goals will come. I'm doubling down on Darwin Núñez.
I love that.
I don't give a damn. I have to. Because I'm watching the guy play. I'm watching him be effective. I'm watching him positively impact games. And guess what? His numbers aren't even that good anyway. Prior to yesterday, he averages a goal or assist every 96 minutes anyway. So it's not like his stats are horrendous or his output anyway. It's horrendous. We just need him to, if you get 2 big chances in the game, we need you to take one of them. If Darwin Núñez can give us that, we've got one hell of a forward on our hands. So yeah, man, I'm all in. I'm strapped up. I'm strapped up to the end of the season at least. End of the season, I have to review it, but I'm happy with him. Not happy with him, but I'm seeing that he can improve.
Yeah, I mean, some people are not necessarily agreeing with you on the Núñez talk. I mean, Nate's saying here, couldn't finish a sentence, let alone a chance. There's another one from Endo that's a bit shaky warrior. I'm a bit like, can I even put that on air? I don't know if I can. I don't want to get us cancelled here. Another comment he mentioned though is this AD guy saying he's effective. He's a nuisance, brother. We need goals. If we narrowly miss out on the league, keep this energy.
No, 100%. And look, he's cost us games. I've seen him cost us games before. Luton, prime example, where he's literally cost us games. And look, let's call a spade a spade. He does have the potential to cost us the league. But I also think when you've got, as I said, as I've been banging on all season, when you've got 4 decent strikers and you've got Mo Salah, it can balance out. Don't get me wrong. Now Salah's out of the side, he needs to step up, and we need to see something. But bro, like he's showing us, against Burnley, against Bournemouth, he's given us class finishes. I genuinely think he will come. Genuinely, I think
Newcastle away.
Newcastle away. Bang.
He won it himself. Off the bench in injury time. Núñez has been stat padding in the Europa AD, and you know it. What do you think about that from Endo?
No, to a degree, that's correct. But bro, like I see him impact. I see him positively impact games in the Premier League week in, week out. It's true. Link up plays a lot better. Like even in the Newcastle game, look, let's berate him. We can berate him all we want. But I think there is a knack for being in the right place in the right time, and his movement is getting him into these areas. Don't get me wrong. He needs to score. He needs to put the ball in the back of the net. I know, but I genuinely think I think he can. I genuinely think he can be a 20, 25 qualities as a striker in the league, easily, genuinely. This isn't even hope. This is genuine. And I know we've seen flops in the form of, the Timo Werners, the Romelu Lukaku's at Man United, at Old Trafford, and we've seen dime a dozen.
Yeah.
For every good striker we've seen in the league, there's about 8 crap ones. We've seen it, but I genuinely think Darwin Núñez could be a great striker. I do. I genuinely do. Might be delusional, call me AD delusional, but genuinely I do.
Can I just interrupt very quickly?
Yes, go ahead, mate.
We're gonna crap. How is this not 1-0?
I mean, what do you expect?
I do not know.
What did you expect?
Because bloody hell, we have had chances upon chances, and we're not putting the ball in this net. And you know what's my biggest fear, Peter?
Gone.
We're gonna get sucker punched.
I mean, you can't get sucker punched to this Wigan side.
We're gonna get because this. I'm like, have you just seen this chance Scott McTominay just had?
Yeah, I've seen
it out
it
wide.
Yeah,
I'm just
I've seen it.
Come on, really, really.
Oh, he tried to do a cute finish there. I respect it, but yeah, it wasn't the one. Lastly, here on Liverpool and Footy Agenda says Diaz is nice goal, but for the love of God, he has to work on his passing. He can't pass so many wasted counters in each game. Was it him that did there was one I remember where I thought it was Núñez who passes it to Diaz, but it's behind him.
Oh, was it behind him? I thought it was a good pass. It was behind
the
him.
one that was behind him, where it was like it felt like, oh my God, Liverpool are gone on the break here, they're gone, and then the chance didn't really fall because I think the pass was bad. I thought it was Núñez to Diaz.
I think you're just talking in general. I know you're talking about, and the Núñez just has his hands out, like.
Yeah.
But in real time, because I haven't actually seen that back. In real time, I thought that was a decent ball. I thought Diaz was the one that messed it up, but I need to watch it back. But Diaz is very like, like there's when players have got flair and they're just sort of nonchalant with it. So sometimes he just doesn't take care of his passes. So like he'll just pass it and it won't go and he won't go to the right place, and then we'll just like fall to the ground, and it's like, oh, come on, man. Yeah. So
yeah, no, it's I like what I like about him is he's a bit nasty as well. He's a little bit nasty as well, and I think we need those kind of players in our side. We need them, man. We need them. Endo, are you going to doubt me on my European football knowledge? Are you going to do this to me, Peter? Before this season, had you ever heard of Union Saint-Gilloise, Lask? Are these teams that Núñez is cooking against? First of all, full well I knew about these teams. Let's not do this. I'm not the guy to ask. But also, listen,
it's 1-0.
He's bent into
Diogo Dalot.
Give us a rundown of that goal there, Mr. Robinho.
Basically, Wigan want to counter-attack, and do you know what Wigan have been doing? They're trying to play on the counter-attack against the counter-attacking team. It doesn't really work because we know how we play. It's Manchester United's in our DNA. Anyways, they're trying to play this counter-attacking team, but do you know what they do? They're trying to rush it, and they're trying to play by flair. So they keep giving the ball away. They get to the halfway line, and they're trying to use PNP to get through. It doesn't work through. We get the ball back, and it's just a simple counter-attack. Ball's passed in. Rashford tries to flick it, but then instead of shooting, he hits the player. Then he finds Dalot in the box. Dalot has plenty of space and just curls it in. 1-0 to Manchester United.
1-0 to Manchester United, indeed. David, I don't think I'd forgotten you, mate.
How can I help? How can I help?
Let's hear your thoughts on the.
It's same old Arsenal, bro. It's same old Arsenal. Everything I said is coming to fruition, bro. Before the game, what do I hear? Before the game, what do we hear? Gabriel Jesus injured.
Flip's sake, man. Again.
I said this. Mad injuries. Hey, the medical team is part of Arsenal. I said it's either the players, medical team, or the manager. And then you go and you start Havertz up front. The guy's trash, bro. I hope
Peter. We need to talk about this German. Because
this is the I quit match. You know when you bring the mic to the guy, he's on the floor. His face is crimson red. Peter, do you quit?
Yeah, do you quit, please? Yes. I called this from the day we signed him. I told. What did you tell me? Do not shop in our rivals' bins. And we shopped 65 M's. Not even the free 65.
Oh,
I can't. Oh, over the line.
don't know.
Peter, don't run. Don't run.
No. We're coming back because I thought it crossed the line.
Oh my God!
Right, man, but
there's no VAR, so we can't.
No, but it's not about VAR. It's about Hawkeye. Where the hell is the goal line?
There's no Hawkeye. I think they disable it. I think they disable it for the whole.
There's no Hawkeye.
DW Stadium.
Because it's at the DW Stadium, they don't have it. They don't have the Hawkeye.
No, hang on. Other leagues have got Hawkeye by now. Surely,
you'd be surprised.
No way. No.
Imagine. You think Luton Town had Hawkeye last season? You'd be crazy.
Man must have had a Hawkeye, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going? Hawkeye is so like old school now. It's like tennis and them man there, cricket. Everyone's got it. They've all got it.
Remember, we didn't have Hawkeye until World Cup 2010. After what happened,
it's 2024, Rubinho. Like that was 14 years ago.
You should have been rolled out by now, man.
We've done the beta. We've done the friggin'. You know what I'm saying? We've done the pre. You know what I mean?
The prototype. You know what I mean?
Roll it out for goodness sake. Man said
Peter,
DW. You know,
the referee has the mic to your friend. Do you quit? We're not leaving.
For flip's sake, man. Do I quit? On what's the question?
Havertz,
the man that you gave 2 years grace to.
You gave him 2 years grace. He scored You scored the winning goal in the Champions League final for the London Blues, not for Arsenal, for the London Blues. And you know what? I'm good. He's trash.
I'll tell you something right now. You lot are shameful for asking me that question directly after his performance last night. Okay, like after those finishes last night. It's look at that challenge right there. You go proper English tackle. That's a Lancashire tackle.
That's a Lancashire tackle, bro.
That's a Lancashire. Whoa, look at that straight through.
That's a Bovril tackle.
You know what's so funny? Evans didn't cry. Straight to that
He's like fair play, lads.
He said, he grew up on that. That's why.
In fact, he'll probably shake his hands. Probably like.
At the end of the game, well played, mate. You want to swap shirts? Yeah, sure, mate. he just side you down, and he's just taking it on the chin. Guys, I missed football
classic
in the
classic
90s.
Premiership.
I missed the 90s football. This is a proper grit.
Peter, do you remember in the 1940s where they used to actually scrap?
You know what's so funny about the DW Stadium? Every time, like when we go in the Premier League, whenever I watch them play at home, I used to always feel cold, even in my own house. It looks so cold there, and it just looks like such a dead adventure to go to. But yeah, the keeper's made a few good saves. I don't know who the goalie is, but he's made a few good saves. To answer your question, I do not quit on Mr. Kai Havertz. His performance yesterday was shocking, and the thing I think what hurt me the most, we're talking about his finishing, really, if anything. Yeah. Because the header, the shot that was so tame. If there's one thing I do not like, it's no conviction in your shoot. When we're talking about we want a nasty SOB in the penalty area, we want a killer. Ian Wright said it, I think, yesterday as well. We need a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, we, on this podcast, we've been massive fans of strikers of that ilk who, when the ball is in the penalty area, they do not care who is around, bro. They are putting that ball in the back of the net, no holds barred. Now,
I relegate my own son.
Go down.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who you are. And, so when I see, I've got Erdegaards, I've got Erdegaards, and I've got Kai Havertz's and people like that who are not really, no penetration in their no conviction in their kicking. I don't know. So yeah, it wasn't good by all. First half last night, it was confusing how we weren't 1-0 up. It was confusing how we were not in the lead. Huh?
You played so well.
It felt like a Wenger side. It was so bizarre. It felt like almost because there was so many chances left, right, and center. Now, don't get me wrong. Were there clear-cut chances? Were there this, that, and the other? Because I look at some of Liverpool's chances, and I feel like you lot had some very clear chances as well. And you did take your chances, to be fair. But yeah, it's just.
I guess the question you ask yourself: if you've got a 60-70 million pound striker, does it turn 1-0 last night?
No, he's meant to be a midfielder, bruv.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know, and the reason I say this, the only reason I say this, and the only thing that will back me on this comment is, guess what? Nobody else is scoring, because how many chances did Saka have last night that he absolutely
can we talk about him?
Put away? You know how many chances? Højlund has just gone over the bar. Very close.
Can we talk about him? Or is it not time yet?
What, Bukayo Saka?
Yeah.
Of course you can talk about him. Of course.
When is he getting dropped?
He's never. Wait. Okay, let me ask you this question, Robin. When is Arteta getting sacked? Same answer.
Because he needs to go on the bench. He needs to hold bench, if I'm very real. Because
guess what's funny though? We don't have a right winger to replace him with, because we've sold one to Trabzonspor. We've got one in Trabzonspor for some strange reason.
No, I think he done Pepe so dirty, man. Like, I'm sorry, like Pepe is good enough to be a bench option at Arsenal Football Club. He is, but
as I said, guys, I hope this result has opened people's eyes. This guy can't manage and he can't coach.
That's overblown, man. I'm sorry. Arsenal played well,
bro. I don't give a damn. Same thing against West Ham. What, Fulham?
Fulham was bad.
Bro, I don't give
I didn't say it was gonna happen. Guys, by the way, I didn't forget. I said it's gonna happen.
Guys,
I didn't believe.
I'm all about results. This guy has been there 4 years. Every time we have a slump in form, he can't arrest.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
Yo, this is the third season in a row. In fact, probably even more than that. This is just the third costly season in a row.
He done it once. He done it one season. We didn't get took for
Champions League.
Yeah, we didn't get Champions League. He done it another season. We missed out on the title. Bruv, there's a pattern here, bruv. I can't keep. How many seasons do I give man of doing this?
Wow.
David, you know what you said about the comments about he can't manage? You said he can't manage, can't coach. How do you explain last season, really? Because last season we were unbelievable.
And what has he done?
No, but we were unbelievable last season.
Yeah. He last season I gave him his props, but what happened? We crumbled. He's now all you have to do, just rinse, repeat, add rice here, and we see where we go. We see where we go. But you've changed this whole thing. The fan base, we're doing inverted this, we're doing this. Bro, how have we spent over 200 plus mil? And we're done statistically, we're done in everything.
But the thing is,
points, goals. What the hell's going on?
So the argument I would make here is simply this.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
It's a valid point. But what I would say is simply this: we would completely be talking differently about Arsenal if they put their ball in the back of the net. Like we spoke about this about West Ham. West Ham was a classic case of you did not finish your dinner, right? And we're talking about striker this, striker that, this, that, and the other. And I'm all with that, you know what I'm saying? And I think we've had something like 40 plus chances in the last 2 home games. We've gone with no goals. Like, that's freakish stuff. Fulham was a horrific performance away from home. We were diabolical. And Mikel was fuming about that game. And he even said, you will never see a performance like that again. That I can assure you of. And so there was a lot more, riding on that game. The West Hams of this world, even, Villa away, Newcastle away, Chelsea away. There are games where you're just looking at it like, wait a damn minute. Why can't anybody put one ball in the net? You know what I'm saying? And even because on the contrary, the Champions League performances this season, Sevilla came to us and they said, hey, let's play some football. Are you sure? We killed them. Lons tried to bat us up at their ground. So we brought them to the Emirates, gave them 6. You know what I'm saying? Then we gave, PSV, Wagwan. Who's PSV? Who are they? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we were beating up teams, beating them up. Now, whether, in my mind, I was thinking, is it because it's Champions League? The players are a bit more determined? Is there like a lack of professionalism that I'm noticing here? Or is it a case of if you're creating 30 chances a game, the system isn't wrong. The system for me isn't necessarily wrong. But what is so clear to football, goals win games, goals change games, right? That's the truth of the matter. And goals will change analysis. And I totally understand it. I am not against anybody who says we must go and get a striker or we won't win this league. I'm not against anybody who says we must get more forwards or more wingers or whatever. You saw me in the group chat last night. I said, can you give me a midfielder that can pass forward? Because there's one thing I'm missing about with like a Thomas Partey, a very underrated part of his play that nobody ever talks about with Partey. The ball goes straight forward. It goes straight forward, and we're on the attack straight away. And in fact, I think Odegaard, has a lot to thank Partey for, because I think last season Partey was feeding the guy with so many through balls. So like, there's all of that going on, and I feel like because you know what, for example, give me a striker, David, that you want to see at Arsenal, just off the top of your head right now.
One came to my head straight away. I think
anyone. Just give me anyone. Just give me anyone.
Okay, let's just say Tony.
Okay, we'll go with Tony. So Tony scores 20 goals for Arsenal from January till May, right? But what I want to know is, how many does Martinelli get? How many does Saka get? How many does Odegaard get and Havertz get in that time when Tony's getting the 20? Because even if Tony gets the 20, we're still short if the other players are playing how they have been playing at the start of this season. So, even, people are putting in Thierry Henry in the chat and stuff like that. Henry had Perez, had Ljungberg, had Bergkamp scoring goals. Wiltord will get you 5 of the most important goals in the season when he played 11 times. Van Persie used to score like 11 and 11 whenever he was coming off the bench. People like that. So you need to have, I agree. I think we need a centre forward to score goals. We do. But I think at the same time, these players are more than capable of winning the league this year.
Yeah, of course.
Set of players that we had last year, with a few additions, in fact. You know what I'm saying? With the Timber situation, obviously, we forget that he's injured, but Timber's there. We have friggin' the goalkeeper. You've had a stinker. You got away with murder.
You got away with it.
Sorry. The goalkeeper, Rashford takes a shot on the left-hand side, bends it into the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper palms it back into the penalty area. Palms it to the penalty area. And I think it's Højlund, or was it Scott McTominay who's missed it?
McTominay.
No, I think it's Højlund. It's Højlund.
I saw McTominay. Anyways, either way, I saw blonde.
McTominay's face was like shown on camera as if it was him. It's actually Højlund. Anyway, so we need to. The system is what Arteta. I need you to do between now and Palace at home is just everybody needs to practice on finishing their chances. That's what we need. I don't think necessarily. Oh, it's beautiful football. It was beautiful football. It was a bit. It smelled in the end. But United are in the back door of friggin' Wigan. That's what I'm going to say. They are there. But yeah, I just think if Arsenal starts, what's the word? We've shown last season, David, that we can score goals from everywhere. Where Jesus can get you, 10, 11, 12 goals. The wingers can get you over 10 goals. Odegaard gets you over 10 goals. We can have all of these things. It's one thing if Saka's scoring and we're saying, we can't just rely on Saka. We can't just rely on Martinelli. We can't just rely on Odegaard. By the way, nobody's scoring. So we need to have the 20 million pound, the 100 million pound striker come in there, could be there. But the thing is, if he's in there, we still don't necessarily cross over the line.
Yeah, I've got a question. What's gone on? Because as you rightly said last season, Saka was filling his boots, Martinelli was filling his boots, Jesus, Odegaard was getting in and out. So what's going on from last season to now, where all of them are off the boil at the same time? And how do you rectify that?
So 2 things to answer that question. Remember the start of the season, what were we saying about Arsenal? Teams are sussing us out. Arsenal don't seem to know how to break through and get away in there. Now all of a sudden, no plan B, right? Now all of a sudden, we've got 30 shots a game. So in some way, I don't know if this is true, but in some way, I feel like we have to give a bit of credit to Arteta a little bit here, because what was once a stopgap where we couldn't unplug the friggin' plug in the bath, he's unplugged it now. But now we're not scoring now. You understand what I'm saying?
I've got a theory on that. It's the quality of chances we're getting.
Okay.
Everything is right. Jesus is heading's not the strongest. Havertz heading's not the strongest. That's not the. We ain't got all rounder. So the chances these people are falling to certain man, that's not their technique. Yeah. It's not their forte. It's not like if Haaland's missing those chances, then all right, cool. If I have a Haaland, I'm like, yo, Haaland, bro, come on, bro. What you think? Yeah. Jesus ain't the tallest of guys. I don't expect him to be scoring headers. But the ones on the floor and you're missing, nah, bruv.
And that's the thing. We're missing. You know what's funny? How many chances have Arsenal had in the last 3 or 4 games where you say you have to score that? By the way, Reece Nelson's first chance. You know, Ramsdale, I'll tell you what, it was a breath of fresh air to see the goalkeeper just take it long and it went straight to Reece Nelson. And you know what? To the people that will remember Ramsdale enough for Arsenal, he did that all season last year. He'd get the ball early. You know, Liverpool would have had a chance. The ball's gone out of play. He's grabbed the ball quickly, sing straight to, he sees whoever it is that's making a run, and it went straight to Reece Nelson. Reece has to score that goal. He has to score that. He cannot miss that opportunity. You round the keeper, you lob the keeper, you do whatever. You have to finish. I know Alisson is like, you know, it's like the frigging, you know, man of God giant, right? I understand that. But my God, you have to put it away. You have to put it away. So there are chances where you're like, he has to, you know, Kai Havertz had about 3 opportunities last night where you all would say he has to score. Guess what that tells me? The chance is big enough and clear enough to score that goal. You know, I look at Odegaard when did Odegaard hit the bar?
Yeah, hit the bar.
Oh, yeah.
It took about a year, as he always does, about a year to take the shot.
Did he?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen,
I think it was the fear. It happened in the blink of an eye for me. Fair enough.
One thing about football is simply this: if you're fast, there's nothing no one can do. If the football and one of Arsenal at their very best, at their very peak, what they're very good at, when they're quick. Yeah, I just saw that shot from Garnacho.
Yeah.
Cannon off the bar there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If there's one thing that teams are good at, if you're fast, if you move the ball, because in the first like 10-15 minutes, AD, you're probably watching the game thinking, yo, we could be out of sight here. Quickly, you know, this FA Cup tie is done in the first half. We said that against West Ham. So, but before that, we were too rigid, weren't we? It was the arc of frustration all over again. It was very rigid. We weren't breaking the teams down. Now, I feel like we're breaking them down and we're not scoring the goals. So now, you know, what needs to change? Like I said, in training, in your warm weather training in Dubai, we need to see that ball hit the net, fam. You see the training pictures and videos? You see the behind the scenes? Listen, all I want to see is that net rattle. And then you come back and you say, Palace, Roy Hodgson and Palace, you're going to hold 4 today. We're done. We're done. Like, we're done with messing around. Arsenal have had a few. So when you don't say that, you know, Mikel's gone through a streak where he can't seem to come back from a deficit. You know, when the wind starts blowing the other way, he can't arrest it. I would argue that in the beginning, guys, we were stiff. We were not creating chances. We were boring to watch. X, Y, and Z. The game against Liverpool, the game against West Ham, we saw. By the way, Brighton, it worked. You know, we were quick, we were on it, we were there. We had about 38 shots in that game. So 38 against Brighton, 30 plus against West Ham. I think we had about 20 against Liverpool. I can't remember off the top of my head, 15 or so, whatever. You know, the chances are now being created. So guess what, Saka? Guess what, Martinelli? Guess what, Odegaard? Guess what, Jesus? Guess what, Eddie? I need you to put them away.
Mate, no consistency, mate. As I said, and not every team's we're not going to create 30 chances every game, innit? So even then, bruv, that's pressure. When you get that one opportunity, these men are not finishing, bruv. Hence why you need that clinical striker, bruv.
You know, people are saying, you know, Taha said Boniface. I mean, you know, he's hot right now, but like, how many players have been hot right now that don't do anything? You know, Vlahovic, where has he been since we were linked with him and he went to Juventus? The Juventus didn't make the Champions League. Do you know them ones? Like, it's one of those, you know. Footy Agendas says, big up Footy Agendas, by the way. What's going on? Reece Nelson was good last game. How comes he never features consistently? Arteta's looking suspect. Well, the truth is, I think definitely Reece Nelson deserves to get a run of games. I don't think he's ever started a game until like I don't think he's ever started a Premier League game, for example, for Arsenal.
I've not seen it, Bree.
Yeah, and then he had his chance last night. He got a start, and when he was taken off, I thought that was a bit weird, but you know. But yeah, I agree with you, Footy. He needs to get games. The thing is, it's just that risk of if I drop Martinelli and Saka in a game and we lose 2-1, he will be kicking himself. He'll be kicking himself for sort of thinking maybe if I had those two in who I can rely on a bit more, they might do it. But you got to give these players a chance. I'm totally with you on that.
Pete, I've got a question for you, bruv.
Yeah.
What do you think of us having both our wingers are left-footed? Does that
Martinelli's right-footed?
Is it right-footed?
Martinelli's right-footed. He's done a few stuff with his left foot, I think, and that just kind of shows his quality. But he's right-footed.
Do you know what? I think we need to switch that thing play on the right. He doesn't have many moves. Like knowing someone who doesn't, he's always cutting inside. I need man on the other side cutting out wide. Swap him.
I mean, there's a couple of things on that, because do you remember Martinelli was a centre forward for Arsenal, by the way? You know, when we bought him, he was a number 9. When he was debuting under Emery, he was number 9, scoring headers, scoring goals with his foot, scoring all kinds of goals, right? And the conundrum of, maybe Kai Havertz should be the false 9, and we could see why he should not be a striker at Arsenal, because the finishing is too scarce for me. It's too much. He cannot play as a centre forward, right? Why not move Martinelli up front? You know what I'm saying? And then maybe bring Smith Rowe to the left, or bring Trossard to the left, or bring Jesus to the left, or whatever. Mix it up. You know what I mean? Like and I'm talking like in the course of the game, because sometimes the manager doesn't necessarily have to even go ahead and do that. Somebody might just say, you know what? Like when Martinelli came on against Trent, right? And he was giving Trent the business early doors, and the crowd, the North Bank was on its feet. They couldn't, straight away when Reece came off and Martinelli came on, bang, he just came for it to kill. And then what did Trent do? Trent then said, bun this. I'm not sticking around there for that long. I'm moving into the center of midfield, and I'm going to get my other defenders to come and cover. Maybe that's what Konate got the man of the match for, because he was covering 2 positions, right? So, but that's in-game management. You know the ones. That's you using your brain where you say, do you know what? This guy's roasting me at the minute. Can somebody come and freaking cover me for 5 minutes? And then we will see the game out.
And probably, listen, we got a young team. This is where experience comes in. Like
Definitely.
Saliba's not. What, he's only like 20.
Why?
He's only like 23, innit?
Yeah, he's young. He's young.
So, and then you got.
There was no need.
Rice should know. Or I don't know, mate. Listen.
So hard. There's no way Porto will be a mission for us. Don't you worry about that. Porto are gonna hold it, blood. They're gonna hold it, blood. Mira said that's why I think we'll go far in the Champions League. The teams play offensively and they aren't that defensive. Yeah, I think there's that point there.
There's some teams in the there's levels to this thing, guys. Don't think you're gonna just turn up.
No, of course you can't just rock up. No. You have to apply.
Over 3 legs. Hey,
you have to apply.
Halftime, people.
Halftime at the DW Stadium. 1-0 to Manchester United. Thanks to Diego Dallo. Endo says, Peter, you have 1 win in 7. 1 win in 7. 3 losses on the trot. 2 home losses in a row. You're an embarrassment right now. Please don't do no toxic positivity. What's happening at Arsenal is alarming. It's alarming, yeah. What I'm saying is it will be arrested. I'm not saying this is fine or fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else has asked me a question. I'm going to try and find it. I think it was Taha, who was asking, what's my, big question? Are you man winning the league? Absolutely. The league's not done. The league is ours, mate. It's ours to lose, as I keep saying. It's ours to lose.
Oh, you know what? 5 points behind, blood.
Don't worry about that. We're in January.
Peters, you're so Cody Rhodes. That's what you remind me of.
What?
You're such a Cody Rhodes guy. Arsenal has to finish the story.
Where does your faith come from?
It's not even that, blood. It's not even like that. What I'm saying, for me, David, you just don't focus too heavy on what you've seen in the last 3 games, because and it's the same thing can go for, if you win 3 games in a row, don't think because we won 3 games in a row we're going to win the league. My guess and my prediction at the start of the season was Arsenal's going to win this league. I remember when it was like January this time last year, Arsenal didn't win a game in January. And I said, you know what, Mirad, I've joined the train, bruv. I'm in. I watched that performance away at Leicester. I said, I'm in. This team's back. They're ready to go again. And I think what
did I tell you? Listen, as I said, Nketiah is not that guy. You need goals to win you the league, bro. Now, hey, hold on. You see number 17 in Manchester? He's back. He's back.
Yeah.
The Norwegian's
back. Hyperbolic Chamber he's finished his training.
No, thank you for reminding me of that, David. because David, you mentioned something about, why don't we do like a switch thing? Maybe if Martinelli goes out to the right, and then, so instead of cutting inside, you can go around the back. On 4 occasions, Kevin De Bruyne did this thing, and I was like, can people just use their brains like this guy? He gave a ball. I think it was to either Foden or Doku. It was somebody random. It was someone random into the penalty area. Do you know what the first thing Kevin De Bruyne did? Went round the back on the outside, waiting because he just knew that player has to pass it to me. He has no choice. Has to pass it to me. He squares it to him. De Bruyne cuts it across. I think Doku scores. So it can't have been Doku. Doku then scores. And I sat there like, okay, who did they play? Was it Huddersfield Town?
Huddersfield, yeah.
Yeah. So, clearly it was a team. They were up against a team that were not as intelligent as them. Fair enough, right? But I'm sorry, if De Bruyne starts to make a run around the outside of the box when he's passed the ball into the box, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch that run. Like he made about 2 passes, right? I mean, he was jogging. He wasn't even running on the pitch. He made 2 passes, and as soon as the ball left his foot, he was on to the next move, and nobody was tracking him. And I sat there like, lads, and I was thinking about, when Saka gets the ball, where is Ben White? Where's that overlap from the?
I've been saying this all season.
Where is that? Or where's the Zinni? You know what I'm saying? Give me something. You know what I mean?
I've been saying this. That's the one thing that's changed from last season, bro. The fullbacks are not overlapping, and I'm like, why, bro? What is going on, bro?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Now,
but listen,
when you're in this tight game, when you're in these tight games, last season we knew where everyone's gonna be. Okay, cool. Now this season, it looks like we're playing with a little bit of fear. And then when everything's not going our way, the Emirates is a bit quiet. Everyone's what's going on here? Everyone starts to panic, bro. Because you've changed. We're not. He's holding us back, bro. We're not loose like heavy metal football, bro. Let's just go for it, bro.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we were loving the kind of heavy metal we had last year, a little bit more Jurgen Klopp-ish. Whereas this year, he seems to have tried to go down maybe the Pep route. I don't know. Am I just being, is that lazy journalism? I don't know. But it almost feels like we're going down the more structured, organized Pep Guardiola way, which is, it's not as exciting as the Jurgen Klopp way. When we watch Jurgen Klopp's teams at their best, they are scintillating to watch and winning games.
But look, you're going to see all them draws that City had, that run of 6 games without a win. It's because De Bruyne went there unlocking things, bro. Now, look, he's going to come back. You're going to see City going around, mate. He's strong.
He's straight in my fantasy team. I put him straight in. As soon as I saw the hair, I said he's back in. He's back in there.
And Saka needs to please undye your hair, please.
Did you see the picture? He did it today, 3 hours ago.
My thoughts, boy. My thoughts.
It's not a fashion icon.
He's gone back to black hair, apparently.
Thank you very much.
You know my thing. You lot know my thing. I don't want any riff-raff. Yeah? I want black boots. I want you banging goals, assists, playing 10 out of 10 football. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me the colored hair, the earrings, the frigging tattoos, Ben White in that all white kit Arsenal were wearing. Ben White looked like Gabriel. I was saying there was times the ball's getting whipped in. I was like, who's head today? It's like Gabriel. No, it's Ben White. Flipping hell. It's like a tangerine. Get that off. You know what I mean? Get that off. You're on holiday, fair enough. You're on holiday, but no. I'm saying man.
Listen, give me lift some couple trophies, a league title, some top scorers, some awards, and then do as you wish.
As you wish.
Messi did not start doing this tattoo business till later on.
Yeah.
Before, when he was winning his Ballon d'Ors back to back, clean, bro.
Let the hair grow. He let it grow. He cut it every now and again. He didn't. Nothing.
Final for Messi was beard. Bearded Messi. It's game over.
Bearded Messi. Yeah. Well, the best Messi was the Messi. There was nothing attractive.
No, it was clean, bro.
Baggy shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to kick ball,
but you're talking 09 Messi.
I'm talking from 09 to 2014, blood. That Messi there. It was no nonsense. What's the year when he scored 91 goals or something, like 92 goals in a calendar year? I think it was like 2013 or something. It was a joke. It was a freaking joke. And then Suarez and Neymar joined the party, and then they went and won the treble again. Nah, listen.
But that was unfair. That team was just so unfair.
Listen, it is what it is.
When sorry to go on a tangent. When you ask like what was the greatest team in football history, I'm sorry, that Barca 2014-15 team is one of the best I have ever seen.
That MVP comes close to. I won't lie. David Villa and Pedro.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the 2011 one's better. They were wrong. They were just wrong.
With Javid, Iniesta in midfield, bro. I'm scared.
It was a joke.
I'm sorry.
Like that year when they knocked out Real Madrid in the semi and they beat Man United in the final, I was like, what team is this? They beat us, I think, in the quarter or the last 16. And I was like, what team is this? Like, it was just not fair. Like, it weren't fair, bruv. Messi scores a goal against Almunia where he flicks it in the air and then lobs him. And then the crowd, like in the replay, nobody's really even clocked that he's actually just chipped the keeper and then lobbed it. Then the replay goes and you hear the whole thing. Oh, they all simultaneously, they all just frigging like, they couldn't believe what they just saw. That year, it was like, I was just like, they're the best team in the world, man. They're the best team in the world. Like, I don't know. I know what you're saying about 2015, but you're mainly talking about the front three. Whereas when you look at the 2011 team, the whole 11, it was wrong.
I'm saying wrong. Even the complementation of the front three,
the
front
team
behind them.
No, MSN was the
team.
Was
the support team was doing
wrong.
Their job.
It was wrong. It was wrong. Those two Barca teams were just a joke.
It was illegal, bro.
Footy Agenda says
they're financially bankrupt.
Yeah, well,
when I think about it.
Footy Agenda says why Arteta is looking for a DM in Onana. Good player, but when you're not gonna go up top, priorities. What's your thoughts on this Onana talk?
He's a good player.
I need someone who's gonna replicate what Xhaka had done last season. That guy that's always running into channels, working with Martinelli.
Wouldn't you say Partey? I don't feel like we miss Xhaka that much. I feel like
but then we got Jorginho, but he's not playing him.
Yeah, I mean, I like I say, I think Partey did a lot more than what we give credit for.
No, I know what you're saying. It's that player that gets the ball in midfield and is always trying to thread through the lines. I hear that. But then we get round and then it's just not. Havertz's movements are just, he just runs into space, whatever. I don't even know what he's doing.
Oh, Peter, is that not concerning though?
What's that?
You spent £105 million on this DM or whatever Declan Rice is, and you're lamenting Thomas Partey. His injuries derailed you last season, and apparently it's happened again.
Yeah, no, because I think Partey and Rice are two different players. But having Rice didn't mean replace Partey. That's not what that meant. Like that, if anything, like when you we needed to have a Declan Rice in that team.
So who was Rice? Was it upgrading someone?
Sorry, no. What I mean is, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying necessarily what Arteta's plan was, or player for player, position for position. I'm just saying, ideally, I know when we had Partey at the start of the season, guess what? We were playing him at right back, and I was pulling my freaking hair out on that.
No.
I was like, what are we doing?
Why did we buy Rice? I need that question answered. Why did we buy Rice?
We needed a better midfielder in that midfield.
Who's he replacing though?
It was the replacement for Xhaka, in my opinion. I think that's what it was. But it didn't mean he's going to play in Xhaka's position as such, but you would have Rice and Partey and then Ødegaard ahead of them too. That's how I saw it. That's what made sense to me when the signing was made. Now, we've never had that. By the way, we've never played it because when Partey was fit, we were flinging him at right back and Gabriel was on the bench. Okay, and then we'll have it, So unfortunately, we've not had the joy or the privilege to see Partey, Rice and Ødegaard, because that midfield sounds scary. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a good midfield when you got those in your three. That's my understanding. And I wonder whether Onana is just a case of look, no El Neni, Jorginho. Okay, he'll give me 10 games. No Vieira. Vieira's gone. I don't know what the deal is with Smith Rowe. What's he done to him? I don't know. A man that saved his job. In my opinion. There's a lot of messy, you know what I'm saying?
Right, so Taha's asking then what was Havertz?
That was to add to the bench. I told you this from day one. Havertz was not meant to be starting for Arsenal.
So we spent 65 M's on a bench player.
Good, listen.
On a squad.
Good Lord.
David, wait.
No,
there,
this
guys.
is what you're telling me.
Let's slow down. Let's
Go
slow
on.
down.
All right, go on.
Let's slow down. When we look at teams like, for example, Manchester City, yeah, their first 11 is phenomenal. And guess what they have on the bench? Phenomenal. They've got £100 million worth of players on the bench. They've got £200 million worth of players on the bench. They've got players where we turn up to the Etihad with Rob Holding and we say, hang on a minute. How can we compete against Man City when they can afford to have Grealish on the bench, Calvin Phillips on the bench? I saw Laporte on the bench last year. So we can't have it both ways. You know, Riyad Mahrez would be sitting on the bench half the season. So, you know, I was saying at the start of the summer window, we bought players to finish the season. Last year, we didn't finish them. And I said we bought finishers this year. Timber, Tomiyasu, you know, Zinchenko can all play at left back. Timber can play at right back, so too can Ben White. You've got Gabriel, you've got Saliba, and I think another centre half needs to be brought in there, right? Your midfield has got Partey, Rice, Jorginho. You know, the list goes on. We're saying, well, who plays where? Who fits in where? Not everybody's going to be starting in the 11, and that's good. Because guess what? Guess what Liverpool's bench was yesterday and what they could bring on? They could barely bring on anything yesterday. Now, true, that could be just their choice. It could have just been the fact that, you know, it's a cup game, different, you know, horses for causes. Had they played Arsenal in the league, we'll see in February when they play us in the league at the Emirates, where, you know, that bench will have, you know, when their bench has, let's say, Diogo Jota and maybe one other, ours has Trossard on there, and if Smith Rowe comes on and players like that, and you think, okay, you know, that's a bit more better. Maybe a Havertz comes off the bench. These are players that you need to buy a squad to win the league. You cannot win the league with just a front 11, with a first 11. You cannot.
But do you buy? The question is, do you buy Kai Havertz to win the league, even as a squad player for 65 million?
Listen, I don't see anything wrong with having Kai Havertz in your squad. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a good player.
Bro, he's been there 3 years. He didn't work at Chelsea. He's not going to work at Arsenal. I'm sorry, bro. No one's going to change my mind about that one.
It's like now everybody's saying, let's get the striker, right? Let's say, for example, right, Mikel wants to buy a Tony, he wants to buy an Osimhen, he wants to buy a whatever. Guess what that means? One of the players now in the 11 will be on the bench. That's not bad.
Mate, that's the whole point.
Exactly.
Fix my starting 11 and then we work around Jesus, Martinelli, Saka, Nelson. Fine, fix the problem. But when my number one issue is the goals are not going in the back of the net.
Yeah.
And we've spent 65 million on a bench player who's not contributing. How many goals has he scored?
I think he's up there. I can't lie.
He scored three. He scored 3, and then he had that nonsense assist for Man City, bro.
Excuse me.
And that's it.
He's got. Is it just 3?
I think it's 3.
Okay.
And that assist against Man City, and that's it. That's his Arsenal career, yeah. So far, seriously, nah, bruv.
But yeah, he's not been brilliant. But I'd argue as well, neither has anybody else. And I think at least let me attack Kai Havertz when everybody else is doing well. Let me attack so and so when everybody else is doing well. At the moment, guess what, David? Who's Arsenal's best player this season?
Boy,
exactly.
Saliba.
Exactly.
I would say Saliba.
I'd argue Rice, but I get your point. You know, you get the point we're making here. It's nothing that is from the halfway line forward. It's none of them.
I blame this on Arteta, mate.
Yeah,
you've changed the whole thing. You said this is anyway. As I said, listen. My point is this. Yeah, since Klopp came in at Liverpool, there've been improvements. Apart from that one season last season, they got to the Champions League final. The goalkeeper dropped a clang and they lost it. You're in the bin. Alisson, they win the Champions League the next season and then the Premier League. Pep Guardiola comes in. They said, I can't play this football here. You had Claudio Bravo in goal. That don't work. Finish third. Boom, you're out the door. Ederson come in. We've seen what he's done.
Yeah.
One bad season. Bro, you cannot tell me we've challenged for the league. Fine, we missed that by 5 points. And then we come in the next season, 200 million, and we're 10 points worse. My wingers are not scoring goals. My striker ain't scoring goals like last season. Bro, what have you done?
I think you said something like that's so potent right there. Yeah, we spent 200 million and we're 10 points worse. But guess what? I don't think it's because of the 200 million. I just think it's because of the players that we had last year that were scoring goals aren't scoring goals. You feel me?
And then we ask, why are they not scoring goals?
Now Mikel has to go to the dressing room and sort that out. That's what he has to do.
And I'm telling you, he can't do it.
You don't think he will? You think Arsenal will be like this from now till May?
We'll win a couple of games, but then when it comes to the critical moments, and you see,
I can't lie. I agree with David. I think when you guys slide, you slide.
When it comes to the critical moments, and it's not going well, and I see him gathering the whole team around the bench, I'm like, yeah, these guys' heads are gone, mate.
Interesting. I genuinely think he will solve this problem because the problem is a collective issue of us scoring goals in the back of the net. And I
ultimately, if you don't win the league, whose fault is it?
Sorry?
If you don't win the league, whose fault is it?
We'll have to wait and see how we lost the league. That's what it will depend on. In my opinion, it will depend on that. Like if we lost the league now, currently where we are, I wouldn't blame Mikel for it. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't actually blame him for it because he spent money, he spent good money, he bought good players, and Arsenal are not finishing their dinner. As I said at the start, we were rigid and we were not creating enough chances. We were boring. It was lackluster. It was 1-0 away from home. Blah blah. We've solved that problem. The only thing is we don't look like we solved the problem because guess what? We're missing 30 chances a game. So it looks like we haven't done anything. When in actual fact, I want to give Mikel credit here. We've become a team now that has actually created chances again. And not just someone's taking a shot from 30 yards is considered a chance. No. We have seen chances where, how have you missed this? You know, we're asking the player, how have you missed that? How's Odegaard missed that again? How has Saka missed that again? Kai, what's going on? Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So the chances are there, guys. The ball is eventually going to hit the back of the net. We're going to be hurting guys soon. No doubt about it. Big up to see the sense, man. What's going on? I hope you're good. But Peter, do you not worry about these players sitting on 3 losses on the bounce for 2 weeks? No. If anything, they need a break. They're in Dubai, blood. They're gonna get that tan. You know what I'm saying? Warm weather training. No, I don't worry. They're professional footballers, man. These guys have been playing football since they were 6. You know them ones. Like they've lost games before. They've been on runs before, droughts before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the day. By the way, is that Sean Maloney? Is he the manager of Wigan?
I was like, I know this guy.
Oh, he scored a blinding free kick against Arsenal at the Emirates the year they went down when they won the FA Cup. Caesar Sense says signing Jesus was a huge question mark for me.
I agree. I 100% agree because I feel like if you sign someone from Man City, there has to be a reason why they're getting rid.
I mean, Madrid dash players out every time. Do you know what I mean? They used to dash players every year.
But Madrid dash players because they're done with them. They gave us Ozil. They gave teams Robin. They gave teams. I'm saying because Madrid operate on a simple like we use you until you are done with us. And like done your job, peace. Fair. That's what Madrid do. They operate like that all the time. Same with Bayern. If Bayern are selling, you need to ask why.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
fair. No, fair dues.
Yeah, but, Ozil was a great signing, bruv. I wouldn't say
like I just said. Ozil came to us. Robin went to Bayern Munich and had the career of his life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always work out. It doesn't always mean like it was the right decision to sell those players. Endo says Crystal Palace at home next week will tell us everything about Arsenal going forward. How do these players respond to 3Ls? There are 3 big games, Endo, that Arsenal will give us an indication of where Arsenal are. We've got Palace away. It's in 2 weeks. We've got the break now. So 20th of January we play Crystal Palace. 12:30 kickoff at home. 12:30, right? Early doors, ready to cane the guys, bruv. Then we've got Nottingham Forest midweek away, right? At the City
Why do you
ground.
have a break?
Everyone's got an international a winter break. Some teams are playing this weekend
because we're playing. I think we're playing this weekend. So
yeah, so some teams are having it this weekend, and we're having it. Remember, it's a winter break that doesn't affect the fans because they still get to see some football. So it'll be half the games this week, and then half the games the weekend after. Okay. We had this last season, but yeah, what was I gonna say?
I feel like we had a week off in Feb, but I don't know why. But anyways,
maybe because of the World Cup, probably for a spanner in the work. Maybe I'm not sure. But yeah, as I said, Palace at home, then it's Forest away midweek at night in Forest. Yeah, that's a friggin' tricky ground for us. And then at home to Liverpool. Those are our next 3 Premier League games. we will know what Arsenal we are looking at the rest of the season on those 3 games. Until then, there we go.
Wait, Endo. You said I just read your comment. You say that, Robin, but Jesus led us to a title this year. Since when? Since when? I didn't know you're a secondary team.
Yeah. By the way, Jesus was a big part of Arsenal's title challenge last year, and when he went down,
no, Endo, I need to know what happened there. Why did us? I need to know. Where's your allegiance?
Jesus missed critical chances though.
He did too. You're right. I can't deny that.
I won't lie. That Southampton one comes to mind. Southampton, where we drew 3-3. There's a couple chances in the end where.
I mean, but you know, why are we conceding 3 goals at home? You know, we shouldn't be conceding 3 goals at home. Right. You know, and there's a lot of stuff going on where now all of a sudden, you know, the defense was so rock solid, and even the defense is like, guys, can you get some goals? Because we're conceding goals now, left, right, and center, like it's cash as well. And as Endo says, Partey was the tone setter last season. Partey has been Mikel Arteta's best signing by a country mile.
But we can't keep him fit, bro.
True. And the thing is, Mikel's only ever bought 1 forward since he's been here. So you know, let's see how he does in the market. Man.
As I said, the doctors are a crucial part of the team, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's move it along, man. Anything else on Arsenal before so we can get out of here, and then we can talk.
Yeah, I could tell. You know, I could tell you're upset. You know, when you're making your announcement about the underground.
He was. You can hear. You can hear the anger in the voice.
In the voice, blood.
You know, I love
it. Like,
what you saying? I'm saying when Pete announced the what you call it, when you got 5 minutes, he shouts that 5 minutes.
Like, guys, are you hearing this?
Hey, Peter's angry.
5 freaking minutes. Get your fingers out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But even the way I had a little comment from work about the Luis Diaz goal, because even when I announced that goal, I was like,
we heard it, bro. What they say to you?
No, it's just a bit like, you know,
I keep it professional.
Yeah, it was sort of like, you know, we understand obviously it's not a great goal for us. It's, you know, they've scored, but we don't want to come across as overly biased.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what do you mean? You're in my stadium, blood. Are you mad?
Like, okay, when we go to Anfield, you know what I'm saying? That Liverpool announcer, blood. Let me tell you,
he's bland. He is so. Even when Liverpool score, not the new guy, the old guy.
Is there a new guy?
Like his car. I think there's a new guy because I think when they won the Premier League, I think he retired. But
I noticed there's a Liverpool announcer.
Yeah, no, because the guy, even like, for example, like you will score a banger and he'll just be like, goal score for number 9, Bobby Firmino, and just keep it calm. I was like, swear, where is the where's the scout?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It's nothing special, yeah.
No, like, you see, like the Bayern Munich announcer, he wouldn't have been ripping us 5-1, blood. That's not professional.
Number 1, he has the best job in the world. Number 2, he takes the absolute piss.
He's full bell and whistles, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Nah,
he
man.
gives it large.
And they've got the friggin' music. You know what I'm saying? He's all playing it's like a flip.
Bruv, come on, man.
They're doing all sorts over there.
Arsenal, be better, man. You're better than that.
I say you're better than that.
David said you start playing some music every time you score.
No, but you know what? We can't play.
No, we can't do that. That will go down like a list.
Like go down.
No. That's
League One. That's MK.
I was gonna say that's for you Northwest England guys.
Palace do it.
That's for the Lancashire lot. That's the Lancashire lot. That's the friggin' the Boltons.
I kid you not. I swear Crystal Palace play music when they score a goal.
I know. I can't remember the last time they scored against me.
I think it's.
When's the last time Palace scored? God knows, mate. what's the Bolton one? Is it a pig bag they play? How does it go? How does the pig bag song go? Oh crap! Bolton Wanderers. Do you remember when Allardyce was there and they would score?
I do not remember.
You're talking 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. It was Bolton. Yeah, definitely.
It was
Bolton,
all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? It was all bells and whistles up there.
I'm pretty sure Leicester have done it before. If I remember Leicester doing it.
Leicester.
Or maybe it might be their clappers that just make bare noise. But I'm pretty sure the
Leicester got clappers, for goodness sake. Anyway, how does it feel, Endo? It feels horrible. I friggin' hate it. The Rodri one was 2 years ago. The Rodri one I will never forget.
He should have been on the pitch.
He should have been on the pitch. Jorginho for Chelsea as well was the same thing. He should have been on the field. What's going on? Do you know what I'm saying? The Rodri one was the worst one ever. I can't lie. You see jobs like announcing, commentating. I can never do that. I'm too biased. I hate certain clubs too much as well. Oh, mate, you know what I'm saying?
For the bag.
He's
hold your bias, man.
Caesar says, tell work to sit down, man. Tahar said, party hard every time Arsenal score. Yeah, man. You think I could ever do Peter's job and announce a United player scoring against? Oh, I tell you what, when Ronaldo, this is after the sort of the death of his kid, right? And he comes to the Emirates the next day, literally. He scores, and I'm there like, this is a monumentous occasion, because to announce Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a goal, it's not something you do every day. You won't do that every day. But then also, like, it was surreal. It was like, wait, this is Cristiano Ronaldo. He plays for Man United, who I cannot stand. So, you know, Rashford's goal against Man United, against Arsenal this season. It feels like I'm saying his name a lot, because Rashford scores all the time against us. So, like, you know, they're hard to digest. Harry Kane, God, the amount of Harry Kanes I've had to do, for flip's sake. You know, thankfully, we won't see him again.
Oh, you might
never say never.
You may never say never.
You know what, Brian? No,
you might be seeing him soon, first.
You might be seeing him soon still.
Leave us alone. Lads, let's get into the half-term reports of your team. Robinho, we'll start with you.
Hold on.
Manchester United.
Rafael Varane is on the ground. Because I think he's been headbutted while trying to collect the ball, but he's just on there, just chilling.
I think it's more of a
team having a break
to the face.
You see all the Powerade that they're drinking at free.
I know, because Wigan are tired. They are knackered.
That's half their budget to spend on that.
They're drinking Prime Blood. Yo, guys,
no. Trust me, that Wigan are tired. They
have no electrolytes in them.
And electrolytes, isn't it? Electrolytes.
Them men have taken all the salt out of their bodies, blood.
No sodium.
But yeah, if you give me how are we marking? Are we doing grades or out of 10?
Floor's yours, guys. What do you want to do? Out of 10, or are we marking it?
Out of 10.
I'll say mark it. I'll say mark it. Mark it in like A, B, C. You're saying 4.
Then it's a D.
You're giving it a D.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be lower than that. I thought it'd be lower. Talk to us. Why D?
The reason why I give it D is because they're not like in the bottom half of the table. They're in the top half, but they're just struggling. They've come out of 2 competitions. They're playing one day a week, and they're just missing sitters. We've had the nightmare of the last 2 months, and it doesn't look like they're going to go any further. However, they could do something in the FA Cup. They could get into the top 6/top 4. It's not like that's out of reach. So that's why I said D for now, but it's not getting higher than that, if that makes sense.
Man said Gabriel out of reach. I would have thought, I mean, AD, what would you have given Man United this season in terms of marking?
I think that's a bit fair. You know what? That might even be lenient in some senses.
No, it probably is lenient. And if you told me to give it an E and F, you know what? I wouldn't blame you.
You know what? D is like middle of the road. Like, you know, I've won 50%.
They're not passing. C is like, yeah, you can get by. They're not getting a C.
So, but when you sort of assess it and you sort of look at it, what would you like?
Because we're halfway. It's not the final grade. That's why I'm like, yeah.
But what's the halfway score?
If we did the halfway score, like if we marked it purely on halfway, then it's an F.
Yeah. But yeah, because also, so what do you think?
Because their predicted grade, okay, so their predicted grade could be a D. The actual halfway right now is an F.
You only check for an F grade.
But the thing is, for me, the Champions League exit was unforgivable. That's one thing. You finished 4th in the group.
Yeah, man.
So with a group that had Galatasaray and Copenhagen in it. With all due respect. In fact, with no respect due. What is that?
No respect.
In the league, Man United are currently 8th in the Premier League. It's not like, okay, we should say, you know what, boom. United are in the top 4 or they're 5th. You know, they're thereabouts, maybe even 6th, but they're like 3 points off 4th place, whatever. Man, I'm on out of Europe in a group that had Galatasaray, Copenhagen.
Lost
in a group where they scored about 80 goals and conceded 90. It was, you know, it's madness. And then they're 8th in the Premier League. You know, in a weekend where they beat, who did they beat? You beat Villa, 3-2 comeback win. It was like, oh my God, here we go, scenes of glorious emotion. And then you lose to Forest, who sacked Cooper and brought in Nuno Espirito Santo. You know what I'm saying? You know, how many games have you lost this season? I saw you in double figures. I'm sure.
No, I don't think we're 9. I think we're 1 away.
You lost 9 league goals this season. Come on.
But like I said, if
you lost half of them,
my reasoning is fair. But if you told me like on a halfway, if you stopped it here, it's an F. But we gotta wait and see.
Fair, I guess that's the point of the question, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. Are you asking me until now, and I'm stopping here?
What is the half-term grade?
And it's an F.
When you said D, I said, damn. I was like, D for damn? What's going on here?
Because I thought you were assessing it like what is there and what is there to fight for. But if we're just assessing it and stopping here, yes, it's an F.
Dead last.
David, what are you giving Man United this season?
You've lost 9 league games, yeah? You've gone out, you've not made Europe altogether, yeah?
They're out.
Am I correct? Not even no conference or Europa, yeah? That's an ungraded, bro. I can't mark this.
The only European tie they will get is Wrexham in the FA Cup, blood. That's as far as they're going.
Right now,
Cardiff.
I can't mark this paper. It's ungraded, bro. It's ungradable, bro. For the stature.
Bro, only 2 teams have scored less goals than them in January.
That's a you, bro.
Yo, Man United have
one league goal.
Man United have a goal difference of -5.
Yeah, guys,
what?
This is disgusting.
In the league,
ungradable.
In a league where you're in the top half, no, never.
No, it's a you, bro.
I said it's a you. United should be in the last 16. Says Caesar Sense. United are an absolute F. You mad? They finished bottom of their meaty group, conceded the most goals in the group ever for an English team. 9 points off top 4, 9 losses in the league, 7 losses at home.
Yeah,
guys, you're just making my point. You're just making my ungradable. It's a you, blood.
So lads, two things I wanted to sort of dissect.
Wow.
To be fair, I think the first thing was Erik ten Hag. Let's park here. I think we talk about him enough. With regards to recruitment, with regards to your Onanas, your Mason Mounts, your Amrabats, what's your lot's assessment of it?
Bruv,
has it improved the side? Why is it bad?
It's a disgrace.
Like, have you seen the season?
What were they meant to add?
Say that again.
What were they meant to add, and what have they added?
No, the quality of player is shocking.
Oh, okay.
Guys, Højlund is 70 million quid, but we're talking about Havertz at 65. What? They're giving Man United are throwing Sancho in Dortmund. In fact, via Marbella, they're throwing him there and are paying 2/3 of the wage. Like they're giving it away. They're giving it away. What's his name? Sofian. What's my man's name?
Amrabat.
Man coming. What did they call him? Amrabat.
Yeah, Amrabat. Have you seen their number 1 goalkeeper as well?
No, I don't know.
No, the number 1. The one that wears number 1. Sorry, the one that wears number 1. The Turk, wherever he's from.
We haven't seen him.
Oh, listen. No, what the hell is Onana playing this game for?
He's playing Tottenham next
week. We asked this question, but that's him. He's a weirdo.
So what? Outside is going to come in cold to get off the Spurs.
These times, El Neni and Salah have helped Egypt win a friendly today. They've been winning. First of all, in prep for the AFCON.
No, but Peter. First of all, how have Cameroon sanctioned such a situation?
Do you know what?
Hey, Adrian, I asked this at the start of the pod. I said, "This is so AFCON."
But guys, remember? But guys, I was racist for making these claims on AFCON.
Yes, you were.
I was racist for this. I was racist for making such claims because guess what, guys? They will give it to you. They will provide.
Peter, two things can be true.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's right.
Well, I was racist for telling the truth.
This is what Nana guy's given us in 6 months.
Bro, we saw him in a Kanzu about a week ago. Where the hell was he then? He was in all white, and then had a black blazer. I thought, oh, he's gone for the duty. 2-2s now. He's playing against Wigan, and he'll be playing against Spurs, and then we'll fly. You know, by the way, Africa's not round the corner. Okay,
it's not like he's going to Paris or Madrid or Lisbon.
He's going to freaking Ivory Coast. Like he's going out
there. His game is the next day.
And his game's the next day.
So is he going to play in the next? Is he going to play that game?
Yes, he will.
He says he's arriving for duty first game.
Come on, the thing is, it sums him up. He's just so erratic. Like his heart's in the right place. He wants to serve his country. He wants to serve his club. I get it. It's noble, but it just shows that there's a screw loose. This is a guy that walked out of his international camp. He just left, and he swore he was never going to play again. He swore. Now look at him.
Caesar Sense says that I wouldn't sign any of these players he signed this year, even the permanent ones. He would not sign any of them, Onana included. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, that's Man United's rating so far. Endo finally, on last one. Endo says Man United are actually worse than Chelsea. I think
so.
Because United have had the same manager and players. And then Caesar Sense says, I blame him, United, the coach, and Cameroon.
It's a slap in the face. It really is.
No, and the thing is, when I came, listen, this is why I
said it's very AFCON.
Is Wigan away that important to you?
What, David Gill and Ineos?
Yeah. They want to bring. There's rumors now. They want to bring Gill back because he was.
David Gill can't come out the freezer. No way.
They said they're thinking about. That's what the rumor today is because they got Jean, because you saw Jean Claude Blanc as well. That's there. So Jean Claude Blanc, Sir David Brasseford, all them man. So they're there, but because of what David Gill did for Fergie, they were like, nah, this guy, he will find in the gems and all that stuff.
Bro, the minute Ferguson, Man United would have survived if they had David Gill at least.
No, I'll kid you not. David Gill was what a guy. Because we went from David Gill to Ed Woodward. That was horrible.
Nah, blood, they can't pluck him out of the depths. They can't.
That's the latest rumor. Like they want to bring him onto the team, not necessarily as a director, because that will go to Jean-Claude Blanc. But I don't know what they want to use him for.
Yeah, leave the past be, bro.
Let it be. You lot should have never allowed Fergie back in Old Trafford when he left. He should have been gone. He should come for one game a season. Done. Yeah, you know that was there. He's been
every week. He's in.
He needs to rest. He needs to rest.
The fact that he comes away, blood. Like guys, he came to the Emirates. Yeah, he came to the Emirates. AD, I kid you not. I swear to you. Yeah.
No, but he's allowed to come to the Emirates. No.
Wait. Let me finish the sentence. Coming to the Emirates is one thing, guys. He came in his own wit, blood. You mean to tell me you've driven from Manchester? This old guy from Manchester. You drove 5-6 hours to London.
He loves the Arsenal.
You know what that means? You would have match-going fans bucking him at the petrol station. You're seeing full-time unleaded from Sir Alex Ferguson.
Man, are putting in their diesel, blood. He's there. Yo, Sir Alex, what's going on?
You're right, son. You're right, son. I can't believe
I love Fergie.
Come on, man.
He needs to rest.
Put him away, man. Put him away. You say that, Taha, I can tell you now, he did not have a driver. Let me say that right now. He did not have a driver.
Listen, Fergie can go to certain grounds because he ran the block.
No, but listen,
He ran the block.
Okay, Robin, let him be chauffeured there. If you said to me, get a police escort for him, no problem. If you said limousine, no problem. Even on the team coach, no problem. But my friend,
you know what he's saying?
Hands are on the wheel.
I'm coming to deal. I came to deal with you. I'm dealing with you with my own. I was trying to remind you that I am there. Big man still.
Let it go.
No, I don't think you are hearing me. He drove down the M6,
I'm hearing you. I'm 100% hearing you.
2 hands on the steering wheel down the M6.
Peter,
down the M6.
He's dedicated 37 years of his life to this club. Let it go. 26 as a manager or whatever, and then the past 11 since he's.
You got to understand, he started managing United in the 80s, blood. It's 2024.
1989.
It's 2024.
I believe Manchester United have a penalty.
I thought it was 86.
Manchester United have a penalty.
Robert, what, did you have a TV?
No, I'm on ITVX. But Man United have a penalty.
I was gonna say, yeah, because ITV, yeah.
Oh, it's a lovely chop by Bruno Fernandes. And then who's this number 16? Oh,
it's a pen. It is a pen.
The thing is,
that's a pen.
Do you know what's annoying about Bruno? Do you know what's annoying about this? Bruno Fernandes is still in possession of the ball, even when the foul is made. He can just bury. You know, like Jota the other day, was it against Newcastle? Clean. He can. It's there. The goal is there for you.
Well, guys, he's. Where you lot now? What? Are you still watching the weekend?
Say that again.
Well, I'm watching Rashford with Bruno's head in his arms. Why for that? But like, that's the celebrate that.
Oh, you're well ahead. I'll keep it quiet.
Well ahead. I didn't realize you're well ahead. Bruno Fernandes. But yeah, okay, Man United, that's their thing. We'll see this penalty go in, and then and then we got to move on. Big up Sam Lewis. Sorry, man, you put another comment in earlier. I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out as well. Fergie putting in more of a shift in the car than the club on the pitch. It's on. That's a real talk, blood. By the way, so when you lot see Fergie away from home,
2-0.
Yeah, he sits to keep it down. He sits to keep it down. When you see Sir Alex at an away game, just know he drove there. Just know, blood. Just know. Caesar says, guys, Holland his cheeks. I've had enough. Fair enough. Okay, let's go to Mr. Liverpool. AD. What's Liverpool's half-term rating?
What? Listen, top of the league, on course for quadruple. I can't give it.
Listen, on course for a quadruple. You're a disgrace.
You're a disgrace.
Why am I a disgrace?
What quadruple? Huh?
What quadruple?
The one that you won in what was it in 2000?
But when Mourinho said he got a treble, it's fake. It didn't count. When Mourinho said he got free, he did the free.
So I was like, hey, listen, 4 trophies, people. 4 trophies. That's a quadruple.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I've come to the conclusion about Mourinho. He's an absolute don, but I'll never forgive him for one thing. He introduced Scott McTominay to this club. Never. That's the only thing I would never forgive him for. Because why has he done that? Why did he do that?
Listen, he likes hard work.
Why did he do that?
He likes hard working.
All right, we're off Man United or Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. I don't know if Adrian gave his grade, but I have a grade for him.
What's your grade?
B.
Okay, why B?
Oh, you're top of the league. Still in all 4 comps.
I think you should have a little bit more wins still.
What, B plus?
No, that's fair.
I think it should be more than 5 points clear.
Yeah, that's my only thing. That's why if it was like a gap, if there was a gap, I would go A. If there was a gap, I'd go A.
What's your rating, AD?
I mean, because considering Liverpool predicted, well, some people in there predicted Man United to finish on top of Liverpool. So
I hear that.
to get A now is a bit. So go on, Pete.
No, I just want to know what your grade is. What talk to me about your team. What do you think this half term?
No, to be fair, I think an A is slightly generous. I think I am sort of giving it based on the macro, on the facts that look, you're top of the league, you're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, you're in the last 16 of the Europa League, and you're in the fourth round in the FA Cup. I think it will be a bit.
It will be fifth. It will be fifth round. Don't worry about that.
You know what I mean? So I think it will be a bit harsh, a bit harsh to not knock us down. But I think, bro, like the prophecy is being fulfilled right before your very eyes. And I think last season I was sort of fighting for my life, sort of vouching for certain man to the ends, because quality just don't disappear, lads. It just doesn't, and when it just don't. And Liverpool, and I told you, man, but the match winners, the certified tier 1 world class players in our squads, and when you have a core of Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, between those four, you can carry medium to average to even good players to league titles, and that's what we're seeing there, lads. I think obviously we've got to be careful. City are lurking, but at the moment all we can do is win our games, and I feel we're more than capable of winning our games. I think for me, and you know what? Let's get into it, actually. I made a very, at the time, it was a controversial comment in the group when I heard. Now, to be fair, I was wrong in listening to rumors, but I heard a rumor that Jurgen Klopp, prior to the Chelsea game, this is pre-signing Enzo Gravenberch, I heard Jurgen Klopp was happy with the midfield, and I said, if he's happy with that midfield, in fact, I even went as far as to say, if Liverpool don't sign a quality 6, we should sack this man. And the reason, and the reason,
it was a fair reason. Like, you weren't crazy.
He was mental, Robin. What are you talking about?
I agreed with him.
No, because the reason
Liverpool's biggest issue is a 6.
Peter, the reason I said that is because now, on the 8th of January, where are Liverpool in the league?
Top.
There we go. And for me, my thing is this: there's a league on the line, bro. And don't get me wrong. Endo's not necessarily the most luxurious name on the planet, but it's a body that fulfills a role, and fulfills a role that we need at the moment. And I think at the moment, when you've got quality, the likes of your Trents and your Salahs, you can cobble together half decent players and take them on a fun journey with us. And now we're starting to see your likes of your Kanates stepping up. I need Darwin Núñez to rise it. We're getting into crunch time. There's no Salah. Let's see what you're all about. Curtis Jones has been phenomenal. I told Curtis just to rise it 2 years ago when I seen him coming to the party. What a player! Phenomenal. Doesn't lose the ball. He's athletic. He's fit. I told you, man, about he needs to grow into his body and get stronger. He started to get stronger. I remember when he moves White off the way. White is so embarrassed. He literally throttles him. So by the corner flag. So yeah, lads. This is it. It's an A. Obviously, if we win the league, it's an A+. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy.
Wow. Yeah, I'd go with the B+ for Liverpool, because I think, last season obviously was one to forget, and obviously you guys were not even in the Champions League right now, right? And that's obviously still, I'm sure when the Tuesdays and the Wednesday Champions League anthems go, you're thinking, how are Liverpool not in this? But top of the league. And some of you guys were saying that they should be further in the lead, but you know what? Like, you got to look at their head-to-heads against the big teams. For example, they ain't lost to anyone big. The Spurs one was a debacle and a half.
It was a farce. It was
an absolute farce. But they didn't lose to Man City. They didn't lose to Arsenal. They didn't lose to Chelsea, or whatever you want to call it. They didn't lose to United, Newcastle. They came from behind.
Newcastle.
Oh, you've won home and away. Of course you have. Yes. So when you look at it in that sense, yeah. Do you remember we did the live stream last week, isn't it, of Newcastle?
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
And
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
And I think I was just gonna say sort of final sort of wrapping up point on Liverpool. I think that Spurs game for me was so pivotal. And remember, I watched that game. We considered a last minute winner. And I said, in my opinion, that day I saw the Premier League champions, and I wasn't talking about Tottenham Hotspur because I saw a fight, I saw a hunger, I saw a desire, I saw a passion, I saw a will to win that comes from champions. Bust down to 9 men, busting a gut. Everyone to a man, working hard, working towards your team, playing well. And you know what? It's our own goals. Unfortunately, you know what? He tried to clear it. He slices it to his own net. It happens. You know, and if you look at the discourse of Liverpool fans, you know, don't want slagging him off. Don't get onto him. They say, you know what? We're back. This is Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool 2.0, baby, and we're here to stay. And we ain't left ever since. So I think for me, don't get me wrong. I still obviously if we're talking machine for machine, Man City, I do think obviously Man City have a bit more than us, but I still think we can go all the way. I genuinely do, and I thought that way before ball was kicked because I know my team.
So you should, and like you said, one of the things I love about Liverpool, especially Jurgen Klopp, they go for every single trophy that there is, and semi-final of the League Cup. I mean,
that's not strictly true, though, is it? God.
Say that again.
That's not strictly true, though, is it? But God.
No, well,
he went for it last season, bro. Look at last season.
The last 5 years they've been to like 20 finals. So talk to me, AD. Like, you know, you lot go for them.
Klopp he likes to can a competition. Man.
When he cans it, you can see. Oh, look, listen, he tried to can yesterday, right?
He can it yesterday for crying out loud. For Pete's sake.
He tried to can it. He tried to can it yesterday. He tried to can it yesterday, but guess what? Your players, they're fighting for it. They're going to play for it. You know what I'm saying? The players that come off the bench, they're saying, "I could etch my name in history here in the Liverpool end. I'm gonna have a tifo of my own face on one of the walls, you know, down the road on Anfield Road." At the end of the day, it's still my only concern about Liverpool is that I still think I don't know what the right word is, so forgive me for using the wrong term if I do use it and you think it's a bit too harsh. I think you're a little bit undercooked in this.
Yeah,
it's just the cohesion of the side.
Yeah,
it's just it's not all the ducks are in a row just yet. Yeah. Whether that's still to come is another matter. Do I believe it can happen? Sure, I believe it can happen. But I think Klopp deep down knows. I think he deep down knows this team isn't going to be the one that wins the league this year. I just have that feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have that feeling. You know, when his team wins, you know, because even when he was delighted with the win yesterday.
Oh, he celebrated that own goal, bruv.
Yeah, the way he celebrated their own goal, you thought, oh, okay.
I've got away with one today. I've got
one here. Because I'm sure, as much as we talk about Arsenal's first half, I'm sure Liverpool in the dressing room at halftime, words were spoken. Because Liverpool came out in the second half like a normal Liverpool side. Like, you know, normally. So I'm sure somebody absolutely got rollocked in that dressing room at halftime. But yeah, I'm a bit, not that your performances are bad, but it's just that I don't see. This is the problem. Watching Liverpool. What's up, Robin?
No, I thought it was about to be 2-1. Thinking it just goes wide from the Wigan player.
No, I had it covered.
Yeah, they covered. He even put his hand out the way.
He even pulled a hand out. He had that covered.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm glad it's worth it for him. You know, mission out to AFCON. I'm glad it's worth it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So yeah, you know what Matip done that? He just refused to go, and then Cameroon won the whole thing.
L.
We got pammed by Hull City 3-1. Yeah. This is Marco Silva. This is Marco Silva.
Yeah. So that's what I'd say on Liverpool. Anything else before we move on to another team?
I think just to touch on your point, I think it's not looking right in a row. A, because obviously that midfield is brand new, and B, as good as Endo's been and as hard as McAllister has tried, you just need a quality six at the end of the day.
Yeah,
nothing is. But I think speaking of sixes, apparently Jordan Henderson's been linked with a couple of Premier League clubs. But
listen, he's off to Luton Town, and he
didn't even start for Luton Town.
He damn right he does. Him and Ross Barkley, that pivot.
You know what? Yeah.
With Sambi, you know what I mean? Look with the Kongs, you know the one.
He's an egomaniac. I can't believe he still thinks he can start for Liverpool. Yeah. That's it, man. That's it.
David, Arsenal, the Arsenal FC. What's their half-term rating?
I'll give him a C, mate.
Okay, talk to me. Why C?
cohesion from last season's not there. Stats are down. Everyone's not scoring goals like in terms of goal outputs are. I just think there's something missing, man. Something's not clicking right. It's not correct. When you just watch us play, it doesn't look right. And if man them are injured, they need to sit down, bruv. I don't want to hear nothing.
What, playing players that are injured, you mean?
Yeah, playing. Yeah, if you're injured, sit them down, bro.
Coach, blood.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Facundo Pellistri is cold. He does not want to come on this pitch. He's freezing.
It's a cold night in Wigan.
What is that number 28?
He's coming on the pitch and you just see him
Facundo.
shivering.
Facundo, huh?
He
Can
does
you do
not
it
want to come on?
in -4 in Wigan, blood? Can you do it? Yeah? Hoyland feels like he's in the sun.
Yeah.
I love this. I'm loving me a bit of this. Yeah. Go to you, David.
Yeah, just I know it would be harsh to judge on Timber. Timber only got seen for one game or 45 minutes, but Havertz.
That's so funny.
Havertz, no, not doing it for me. Rice has been good, but when we need to score, when we're on the front foot, you can see his skill set is limited.
Who, Declan?
Yeah.
Rice.
He's not Rodri in terms of his passing. Everything else, yeah, but going forward, you can see it's very limited. He doesn't know. All right, let me give this to the. My job is to get the ball back and pass it to you, man, up front, innit? Do your thing, innit?
Yeah.
Straight away, no delay.
It's a C. Yeah, Endo, C, man, whatever. Yeah.
So Endo's gone C-. You're going C. I might go C+, you know. And I'll tell you why. Because number one, what we've done in the Champions League this season so far, phenomenal. That cannot go understated. Arsenal have turned up to the Champions League this year as if we never left. You know, we gave PSV 4 at home. We gave Lens 6 at home. I think we gave. No. Listen, bro. Adrian, look at the teams we've gone out to in the Europa League in the last 5 years.
Truth, Olympiacos, yeah.
It doesn't mean that we are going to beat what we get, right? You're right, and I'm with you guys. You know, is it a Europa League group? Yeah, I get it, because we literally had some of these teams played last year, right? I understand that, but at the same time, it's not our fault we drew them. And it's not our fault. You
beat who you play.
You got to beat who you play. And we're talking about 6-0, 4-0 in the Champions League.
Drubbings. Yeah.
Drubbings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got beat in Lens, right? But then we rectified those problems. We won in Sevilla. Sevilla are not even in Europe anymore. And this is the Europa League, the friggin' Mount Rushmore of Europa League football. So, like, to the comments here that, look at who we played. Yeah, fine. But we're in the last 16. We're in the last 16 and we topped it. And guess what? Because of our performance in the group stage, we get a team like Porto in the last 16. Not Barca that we're used to. Don't forget what our last 16s were like in the Champions League before this, yeah? We were getting Barca's, Bayern Munich's, you know what I'm saying? We were getting teams that it was just like, for goodness sake.
A young hungry Monaco.
One younger hungry Monaco here and there. You know what I'm saying? We got 1 in 5. But guys, we go look at our Champions League exits. The last 10 years, the last 10 years of Champions League exit was like 3 Bayern, was like 4 Barca, and 1 Monaco.
When I
do me a favor.
Last year of how much UEFA was such a fast. How in the last 32 of the Europa League we are getting Barcelona versus Manchester United.
Manchester United, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's a big fuck.
Has that been drawn? Oh, you mean last year?
Yeah, we played them.
I think this year.
It was the biggest night in Europa League history.
The biggest night ever. It's the biggest.
You know when Thursday nights had peak ratings.
Yeah. Thursday night has never seen anything like it. I never saw anything like it. The amount of media coverage there was, but yeah. So so for that, I want to give respect to Arsenal for what they've done in the Champions League, because you know what, it's like they're like two different Arsenals, isn't it? Champions League Arsenal and Premier League Arsenal have been two different teams. I'm disgusted by the way we went out in these cups. It's pissed me off how we went out in the League Cup.
How you went out yesterday was stupid. I'll be real.
And how we went out yesterday, I'm scratching my head. How have we gone out of this cup? And by the way, since we won the cup in 2020, that saved Mikel's backside. We've gone out round 3. We've gone out round 4. We've gone out round 3 again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Endo, I was at that game at Old Trafford.
He's not even trying.
Which game at Old Trafford?
No, Endo was saying, remember United Liverpool in Europa League, the semi-finals. I said, I remember that game because I was at Old Trafford for that game. Very annoying how he went out. Coutinho. I mean, that's the chip.
That's a disaster for both teams. United versus Liverpool in the Europa League.
It's the first time we ever. Do you know what's funny? That was the first time ever we played each other in Europe, ever.
And look where it was.
That's one of my favorite Liverpool performances of all time. Coutinho, Lallana, Firmino.
That chip was very. I watched it because I was in the Stretford there, and I saw the chip happen. It was so slow, and I was like, "This guy scored, hasn't he?" And you just see it going. I'm just like,
right.
But then you lost to the Yellow Submarine, so we all live.
You live to fight another day. So the cup exits have been shocking. The league is a worry because it's like, what's going on? As David pointed out, things are not clicking, things are not ticking, but we're still 5 points off the top. So a part of me is like, take a breather. Let's get on a run of form. You never know what the league will look like. Do you know what I'm saying? We're giving Liverpool, B's and whatever, B pluses. Some might say A minuses, whatever, in one hand, and yet I'd say, you know what? Like, we're not that far off. I'm gonna go C plus for Arsenal this half term. If everything stopped right now, we're in the Champions League again, and we're in the last 16 right now. So that's the only thing I can hang on. That's a C plus for me.
Yeah.
That's a C plus for me. Yeah, I think that's more or less that. So what's the
Man City?
Oh, okay, of course, yeah. To be fair, Man City. It's a tricky one.
You know what? There's the only thing I can only say. It's a C for their standard.
Yeah.
But Kevin De Bruyne's coming back. That is all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, they won the World Club Championship.
Yeah.
You can call it, say what you like about that. They won it. They're the world champion. I'll give them. They're also 5 points off the top. They're in the last 16 in the Champions League. I think they got Copenhagen in the last 16.
Just giving us.
If you win the club championship, it can't still be a C. It can't be.
Their league form has been ain't been the greatest, bro.
Yeah, like Arsenal's really.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's why I'm saying.
But like I said, it's a C for now. But that Super Saiyan is coming back, and you could just turn it around, and they can go on a 14-game run, and guess what? It's an A plus yet again. So
I'd give them. I'm giving them a B. They won the World Club Championship, man.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah, they won.
It's a big thing.
World.
Yeah, it's
the
a
champions of the world.
Yeah,
like
world.
This current City beat whoever it was in the semi, and then beat was it Palmeiras in the final?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Fluminense was it? Can't remember. Who it was.
The champions of South America.
Yeah, I think it was Fluminense.
The Copa Libertadores.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, to go like they've won the treble, right? And yeah, fine, they've not hit the ground running as such. I think they're here, they're there, or thereabouts, right? But then they've gone and won another trophy again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's no mean feat. I think that's not
Anyways,
something
it's full time at the DW.
Full time.
Manchester United 2. Wigan 0.
Box standard business, mate.
It was very box standard.
Box standard business indeed.
Yeah.
Box standard business indeed. The chat are saying City get a C-2. They've been poor by their standards. I understand the standards part. Man are forgetting how many points City have dropped at home from winning positions. It's a good point. Club championship is good, but you play duds. You can't name a single player from the teams that City have played. I mean, look.
But listen, the South American teams, they're the only quote-unquote competition. The rest of it, I kind of hear it. Yeah.
No, but you know what? You win if you win the Champions League of your continent, right? And you've got to come into this place and win that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
no, you're the one champion.
I'm not sniggering at it. Yeah, I'm not sniggering at that. I'm gonna give them a B minus.
The new competition that's coming next year. That one is gonna be mad, and that will say, okay, you actually can call yourself the best in the world. But yeah.
It's weird though, the new layout, because it's going to include teams like Chelsea in there, isn't it?
Yeah, because they won the Champions League.
It's like, come on, okay, fine.
Guys, there's way too much football coming in.
Did you hear about the player strikes?
What player strikes?
I haven't heard this.
So they're now thinking that the players are thinking about going on an actual strike because there's too many games coming up. And obviously with the new competition, the new Champions League format, which now goes up to 8 games per team. The new Club World Cup, which is a full-on World Cup tournament in the summer, and all that stuff. And you got the Euros. Until
they talk with them, until they talk with their mouth, with their money, they're not gonna be serious about it. Let's have it right. They're not gonna be serious about it.
And you know what? They can actually, the players can actually do something, because obviously you get paid weekly, in it, bro. You can't. This is not the NBA America where if you don't play, you don't get paid, blood.
Yeah, no, but it's full on, Taha. When the wages get touched, you know what I'm saying. It's the same with the One Love thing, the little LGBT thing at the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Captains were giving it all this, that, and the other. Yeah, we're gonna wear this in solidarity. You're gonna turn up to Qatar, yeah, on your crud.
Which teams actually did it though?
No one.
I thought a team did it.
No, nobody.
They all pulled out lastminute.com.
Fair.
I did not mean that. I did not mean that. Yo, hi-yo. Okay. Guys, who saw the snow today? I thought I was bugging.
No, the UK is cold.
Little flake, you know what I'm saying? Little two flake.
No, it settled where I am.
Is it? I saw two flake. Can't lie.
Better turn the heating on, boy.
Right. Do you see Bliss Street? It was like, what am I doing in this country? I'm from Uruguay. What am I doing?
With a name like Facundo, you're not from Lancashire. You're not
the first time. I guarantee that's the first time a person from Facundo has been to Wigan. Guaranteed.
Are you sure? AD, lest you forget. Do you remember when Wigan used to pull out everything they could find in Honduras? Everyone out there.
I said Palacios, Figueroa, go get your cousin.
Someone's called Facundo there. There's someone there called Facundo, surely. But yeah, it was for real. I was coming home from the gym and it was snowing. Hey, big up the gym crewers right now, man. Big up everyone that's got their New Year's resolution.
What was the workout, man?
What was the workout? It's all good game, gym. Man's just on their phone. Like,
Asia wants to compete.
Instagram,
he wants to compete. He wants to see how many kg.
He wants to hear the reps.
No, I just find what people do interesting.
Hey, no, bro. I see the gym in it, yeah, and I see man. There's man in their 50s, yeah, and they're using 4 machines, blood. And you're thinking, yo, how are you using 4 at the same time? I've seen you do a dip. You've gone to a bench press, to a leg press, to an overhead press. Like, brother, let the body heal. You know what? There's no man are doing cardio with weights. Get out of here.
You hear them? Going too mad, bro. Ben's about to pop out from the top.
Then that one shorty comes in there. Everybody stops working.
Everyone stops.
Really?
Everyone breathes the talent. You know what I'm saying? They all watch the talent, boy.
Really? I can cool.
It's a 5-second. It's a 5-second silence, and then they carry on. 5-second silence.
The thing is, the girl knows it as well. Like she walks in, all legging and that, just leggings, blood. Like in, man.
What? She cheeks everywhere.
Trying to grab a dumbbell, blood. Go to the ting. Go to the hip thrust, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go do your thing there. Yeah, big up the crew though. Man, big up. Tahar said it was a push day. I say it was a push, blood. I
don't even know what that means. What's that? What bench press?
That's probably gonna be. That's gonna be bench. That's gonna be push. Overhead press. That's gonna be. I guess what's a push?
Leg press, maybe.
Leg press? No, that'll be legs because push pull legs, isn't it?
Diamond press ups that you're looking at.
I said diamond.
You're doing med ball. You're doing med ball.
Med ball is legit.
Yeah, med ball.
What kettlebell is proper?
Yeah,
I was on a kettlebell thing yesterday. Yeah.
Man, I'm mad.
Me and kettlebells are not friends at all. It's the only thing that hurts me, and I don't know why.
What do you mean hurts you? How's you work?
Low back. I try every technique in the book, and somehow my back still comes up rock after it.
Yeah. You feel it. Yeah.
You go chest, shoulders, and triceps. You know them ones there. Can't forget the what's it? The tricep pull down. You know what I'm saying? Some people use it as because some people call it a tricep pull down, and then some people call it a push down. So it depends. I guess if you pull it, it's like that, and then if you push it down.
Yeah, that's a push, and that's a
pull, I guess. It depends. You could skin the cat two different ways. You know.
Caesar says it's funny. He's down that comment.
I said cheeks are powerful. Nah, bro. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Certain man go to gyms where it's just masculinity, bro. Twos now. There's some gyms out there. Even the girls try to deadlift.
I can't even lie though. You can.
What are you gonna say?
If you get it, you get it. But more time, I'm proving the man them still.
No.
There you go. There we go. I know that one was for me, Sahar. I know that one for me. Yeah, I can get that one.
No, it's true. Some man, the tries are popping. I'm like, what? The cable.
No, I won't lie to you. No, I'll keep it a buck. I saw a guy do a row today.
Yeah.
Low back row, bro. Muscles out of his back coming out like, yo, what is this?
I know it's gonna sound mad, but honestly,
that's kind of, bro. Man would do the thing, yeah, and there was a bicep on the bicep.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
I said more time I'm putting the man them still.
Because there's even something that I saw a man do pull-ups, then push-ups. I said, let me implement that.
Let me implement that.
It's not a Shoreditch. It's not a day party.
It's mad. It's mad.
Everywhere.
Go to VAR. We need to go to VAR.
Go to VAR.
I knew it was gonna be anyway. I knew it was
gonna just sent him off.
It's true.
Wait, I'm gonna say nothing. What did I say? I didn't say nothing. I exercise at home. No need for gym. But we got one of these. We got one of these in the building. Man, I'm lifting the couch.
70 press ups.
Them ones I'm lifting the couch. You know the ones there. Bicep curl is a waste of time. Do you know what? I hear this comment, you know. When I say waste of time, it's strong. But it's bicep curls are for the advanced lifters.
Yeah.
They've been in the gym, they've been doing their thing. They are working on every part of the body. You see, when you're newbie / intermediate, it's a compound movement setting because the biceps are getting worked out anyway.
Do not stop doing though, because a man told me deadlifts are just a vanity exercise. So I ain't done it in like 6 months.
I don't know about that, man. Bro, deadlifts kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? The back, the thighs, the hamstring.
Okay, we get it.
Oh god.
The gluteus maximus. You know what I'm saying? It's working on the glutes.
That's a cheeks.
Nah, bro. I can't believe it, bro.
Nah, but those that go gym in string vest, what kind of charlatan?
String vest, you're going too mad. At least a singlet, man. That's some class. At least a singlet. Some singlets are too tight. I'm seeing a bit.
A singlet? Are you cut angle?
I know, you when you're in front of the mirror, you're gonna tear the straps down.
No, we need to send him off now. Adrian.
Guys in the comments. You can name as many as you like. But what are some gym faux pas? What are some criminal activities that you see that cannot happen? That shouldn't happen.
Oh my god.
Easy. Listen.
Yo!
When
I heard it, but I missed
when
it.
they roll, yeah.
That's
When
a
they do that,
why.
yeah,
I know what you're saying, but that's a why.
no, when they do the roll, yeah, and the back, it's like flipping hell. You know, there's muscles that are coming out that you just think, yo, yeah, more time praying the man with full composure as well. I said, David, pick yourself up. Hammer curls are better. Hammer curls, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I beg put David on full screen.
Bruv, I was finished, bruv.
No, the biggest ego is a bench press still. Obviously.
I stopped benching still.
Today, I saw a guy, you know, the incline bench. No, the decline bench. Yeah? Okay. Decline bench. Yeah. He's got 4 10 plates
10
on one side. 4 10s on one.
That's 2 20s.
And he's got 4
2 20s. Move, man. It's not even impressive. It's 2 20s.
He's an uncle as well. And he had a 4 on the other side. I said, yo. Ooh. The thing is, though, the thing is, though, I was impressed by the fact that at his age, like, this is one of our uncles' blood, pushing 200. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, pushing whatever it was. So it's obviously it's 80 on the thing, 20 on the bar, 100 decline bench. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what, uncle? Okay, all right, uncle.
Yo, I hear you. I've got one wham uncle. He talks in an American accent. Hey man, he's wham though.
You know the guys that are so hedged though, but it's like, you know, like Ahmed Johnson. The breathing is heavy. Like just them standing there, it's like, nah, guys, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Yeah, something's gonna pop.
Something's gonna go. Something's gonna go. And this is Peter. You know the man who walk in the gym with the fattest Beats headphones. I just think, idiot, bro. You are a PS5 party or in the gym.
And there was straight AirPods only.
Or is it only airs? Yeah, you can't bring. No, the thing is, a big headphone. You see that what David's wearing now? To bring them to the gym, I think it's a shift because if you're moving or whatever, them things move.
They move still.
You know I got the little in-ear beats, like the ones that go right in the ear. Around. Yeah, boy. No,
anorak thing.
Never leaving man's head. Never.
I like the overhead one. I like to have my ears. I feel like it will come out.
I'm an ear person. So
where's my? I would have shown
you
mine.
Like exercise, like usually I got the in-ear one
of eBay. I don't even know what they are.
But in the gym, yeah, overhead. These ones, but now I'm calm.
Listen, this right here. No, the first thing I saw today, the bench was wet. Get to the bench. Like, I would have never had this in Northwest. I tell you now, I'd have never had this in Northwest. The bench is wet, bro. You know, like I don't care how much I wipe this down, I will not feel fine. I will not feel fine. Guess what I did? We went to the dumbbells instead. You know the ones there. Like, I'm not gonna sit on this bench. We can't do it.
Sweating like a pig.
Like a pig.
Like a pig in August in flipping Jamaica. He's sweating like a goat in Jamaica in August.
Yeah, not putting the weights back is annoying. When you're seeing plates everywhere. I sent you a picture today, AD, and you were just like, yo, what's going on here?
No, I've got one. Hey, I've got one. I've not used you see the machines where you got the pull down thing you were talking about.
Lat pull down.
I love a lat pull down.
Yeah. Now you see the bit comes off, the one you're pulling on, yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't find the piece what you're looking for, everything.
Oh, that's annoying. It's not the other end.
Bro, and if you go, you have to go. You have to put your phone.
If you go, you lost the spot.
You have to put your phone in the seat, and then you have to go.
That one, you gotta risk it all.
Peter, yeah. But I'm on the treadmill. Yeah, those machines like they got like 5-6 of them. I see them. I guess political. I said nah. That's why I avoid weights because now I got man. Hey, how many sets you do? I'm like, yo.
Yeah, mid set blood. Mid-set, man, are asking me. Like, I ain't got the headphone in. You know, like, I can't hear a word you're saying. So now I've got to stop the set. Then I got to unhook the headphone. Yes, boss. How many you got left? Well, now I got 3. Thank you very much.
Yes, Pete. Oh, Pete. Well, you don't do a young.
Nah, man.
You don't like a young roller.
No, hey, what? So man does a pull up on one, yeah, and then when he's doing his rest, and then I can then use the curl. Nah, never that. That is annoying. I've seen man using two people using the same thing, and they use it alternative set. Nah, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Super set.
Nah, you man, that super set, bro. I can't stand you, man. Just chill, blood. Just chill. You know them way there. Just chill, blood.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, going gym and the breakfast. Yeah, there was BO this morning. For flip's sake, I was like, come on.
Ow.
You know them ones. It's like, okay, I get it. Like you've been, you're clanging and banging. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But flip me, man.
You don't get it.
Don't care what anyone says. Treadmill is the best gym exercise. That and the chin up test. You know what? Treadmill is
how do you feel about stairs?
Stairs.
Stairmaster, flipping hell.
I hate it, but it's my staple.
Kicks my butt.
Yeah, I have to do it every day.
Kicks my butt. Yeah. I mean, treadmill's
You know
calm.
what? My favorite machine to use is ski egg.
The what?
I do love a ski egg. The ones where you pull down to the sides and you keep running like you're skiing. So yeah, those are one of my favorites. That and rowing.
You see, hey, Robin's got that David Lloyd's membership.
Yeah.
You don't have that in your gyms. You don't have that in your gyms.
First of all, I'm south of the river.
Okay, I know where you are, but your place is gentrified now. Your place is gentrified.
No, man. He's just slandering.
Sounds like your place has got them coffee shops that cost £7 for an espresso. Come on.
Exactly. So what makes you think the gym is going to be like kitted? It's not all kitted, man. You know, that's the thing. It's like they throw a gym in there. Ooh. You get there now.
That's why you got them new properties that have built-in gyms anyway.
Underneath and the downstairs.
I'm not in them properties. Hey, listen, the money's not like that. I see this man, bro. You know what? There's a building next to me. There's a block next to me, literally, where they've got a gym, cinema, and what's the thing, like sauna, jacuzzi, hot tub. So I've gone in the concierge. I said, yo, how do I go about, hitting a quick sesh? And they're like, where's your address? I said, I'm from this building over here. Yeah, sorry, that's not for you still. I'm like, for flip's sake. So the man that must be paying rent out of their eyeballs.
Yes, yeah, literally.
It must be honestly, it must be ridiculous.
Imagine
the cinema, guys. A cinema that's 24/7, blood. People going into the cinema.
Gimmick.
And then
what are they watching in there? Titanic and Scream. What sort of films are they dealing with?
I don't know what the films are. Apparently, the films are like it's like having Netflix. So there's a bunch of stuff on there, and you can just select it and then watch when you want.
That's kind of neat, though. It's kind of cool.
It's lit, blood.
No, it's lit, but it's a gimmick.
Peter, it's very simple. You got to find
someone
that lives in the building.
Oh my god, I need a cinema downstairs.
You need to find someone that lives in the building and be friends with them.
I've got a bread. You know them way that I got a bread. You see my Northwest gym though, yeah.
Don't end up like Labyrinth though.
No,
why he's gonna smash a guitar over these heads? I think he said, "Don't bless me."
In Northwest, but they were like Arnold Schwarzenegger gyms, blood. It was just raw metal. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple raw things, just the basics, blood. But it got the job done.
Broken mirrors, but
it's I said broken mirrors. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, that's like that Tahar says. Yeah, you got to find someone that lives there. You definitely do. Peter's in a place where people try to go behind you when you tap your card on the train. The barriers. Someone tried that the other day. I can't lie, you man. You see, I had the backpack on. I backed into her.
What?
My bag got caught, obviously, but I backed into her straight up. Woman tried to get through my paid oyster. Nah, back up. Do you know what it is? No, do you know what's embarrassing,
The
man?
thing is,
the woman's tried to move me up. So obviously, you know, like,
do you know what's so funny?
You're trying to sneak behind.
Because I know where you live. I'm thinking
Elizabeth line does.
No. But there's a couple places where there's some lines where you live that are barrier free. Why
not anymore? They're not anymore. You know.
What DLR?
There's one. No, DLR definitely not. Like now,
they put the things.
Yeah. If anything, it's the National Rail. National Rail, you might get a bly. But the Elizabeth line and the DLR.
Unless, to be fair, if you go to that,
you know, like
Square, sometimes something.
Bro, it's mad. Like you think you can't push up against me, blood.
Yeah,
you know them ones. Especially I got the backpack on. You know what I'm saying? I got the backpack.
What difference is that make?
Say it again.
What difference does that make?
No, because bro, imagine it. Imagine I was bare back, blood. There's no back. We need to wrap up this man.
You're a married man. You're a married man. You are a married man. What are you doing?
No, because what can I say? No bag. Okay, no bag on the back. Like, what do you want me to say?
You're a married man.
No, but
you and Adrian. You and Adrian, both of you. Suspended. You should be suspended.
No, but that's not what I was trying to say.
Listen.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Suspension. I need the FA to intervene and suspend you guys. Because what is this?
Okay, y'all know what I meant. Let's say, man. Listen, keep your composure. You know what I meant, man. You know the ones. No, you know what, Nath? It's true, blood. Women not trying to bump the hair. Like, what are you on, blood? What are you on? You know what I mean?
I need the FA to intervene.
What is he doing?
I can't believe what I heard.
In the Tony Adams. No, I don't like it, bro.
He's making a good point, though.
No, but that's the thing. Say I didn't have a bag on, yeah, and then I'm feeling like chest and that.
God.
Nah, move, man. Move from a woman. No, move, blood. Like, move. Move. Like, what's this? The sheer audacity and the temerity to try and push in behind me after I paid. No way, you're getting on the same ride without me without pay. No way.
Can imagine if they get a seat and you don't.
That's the thing. Look, it's just purely this, David. As you see, it's annoying. It's totally annoying. I don't condone it, but if you try to bump barrier, the key is knowing how many seconds the barrier at different stations are open.
That's too much science.
Why do I know that's them stats?
In my mind, it's open for 2 seconds and that's it.
You know, the FA holding
the double tick is longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I said make Dave big screen. AD and Peter need to be suspended from next week's pod because this can't run.
I told the truth. It's true. I don't give a damn. I'm comfortable. Yeah, if I go gym, I'm more likely to look at a dude than a girl.
Listen, the family barrier is key. Do you know what it is as well? You know what's funny though? In the gym, you feel like you can't stare at a girl anyway.
That's what, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah,
that's weird, isn't it? Like, because if you look at a girl, like if it's more than 1.5 seconds, it's over. You're in trouble.
But I'll be honest. There's sometimes I even want to use a certain machine. I just don't even do it.
Listen, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't end up on TikTok.
You know that was exactly. No, for real.
Bro, the way you seen my pure gym, yeah, where they put the Stairmaster, bro. It's a sticky situation.
It's big. I love the Stairmaster, boy. They love it. They love it.
They placed it right against. They placed it right against the window. So imagine man's on the bike. I'm on the bike, blood. It's on my left.
Wait, what?
Man's just seeing rare blood.
I'm just seeing rare blood.
What from the angle? that angle thing.
Bro, if you see where they positioned it, bro.
He's just trying to catch up on first take.
Trying to say he's trying to corner kick.
I'm just trying to catch up on the first take. You get me, like man, out there, like.
Bro,
No,
man, why have they done that?
Mate, that's how they position.
No, pure gym is all the pure gyms I've seen are more or less like that. They're more or less like that. So I went to pure gym last year, huh?
Well, David, you go to the one in Stratford?
Yeah, the one in
The thing is,
Stratford,
pure gym are bad because they have mirrors for days.
It's big.
So even when you're not looking, you're looking.
And windows, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you're not looking, you're looking. Exactly. That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Because then someone clocks you're looking, you're like, no, I wasn't looking, cuz. You know them ones. Nah, I'm not trying to catch a case.
I'm looking for the 12 kgs and now we're getting
bro. Oh, that's another thing. Dumbbells not in the right order. So obviously I'm standing there looking for the dumbbell I'm looking for.
All right, that's annoying. That is annoying.
No,
you're not in the right order.
8, 10, 12.
I need my 2 8s, I need my 2 10s, I need my 2 12s. Why is there 12 and an 18? Like, what's happening here?
Why did we go from 12 to 36? Why have you jumped?
There's 122.5 there, and there's another 22.5 by the barbell.
Yeah. When I see a barbell and I see a dumbbell side by side, questions have to be asked. Anyway, guys, we need to wrap up. Anyway, we've been on for ages now. Oh, it's been a great pod. I can't lie. Pure Gym is the worst. I went there at 6 a.m. thinking it was empty, brother. It looked like a rave. There's one in, where is it? In Woolwich? Never again.
Been in there. It looks so fun.
No, bro. It's just, the thing is, yeah, there was a time I went in there. I swear to you, man, one girl, yeah, about 8 man. About 8 man, easy, right? So everyone's got a bench each here, but they're all chatting to each other, back and forth, blah blah. The girl now is doing some sort of hip thrust, something like that, right? 2-2s now. I've gone in there like, yo, let me find a little. I've gone in there, find something. I've done a whole workout, and these guys are in the same position. I've been there for an hour. And they're there in the same position, blood. No way. Just, you know, them ones flexing. They take the shirt off. They're getting that pump. They take the shirt off. They pull the arm. You know them ones. They pull it out. Then they start giving it the little in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Start giving it that. You see, nah, man. Allow me, bro. Anyway,
but last, I promise you,
yeah.
Man, the killer workout is called the John Terry.
Why is it called John Terry?
Because I think because he sort of popularized it, but it's also called a John Terry because this is how he was running from 2013 onwards. What you do is you put the incline on like 12, then you put the speed on 14, 20 minutes.
No.
I done it on Sunday, 20 minutes.
Why?
I almost collapsed.
No.
After a minute, you're done.
Bro, I've done the 12 at 3 speed, right? At 3 speed for like half hour. Comfy.
That's like
it's like a stair thing almost, right?
I can teach you some interval training with going up and down. We'll do it offline. I'll give you.
Whoa. Like, guys, get him for that. That's a yellow card for Robin.
What did you say?
Yellow card.
I can give you some interval training. I can give you guys some interval training. That goes up and down. Turn it in.
What? Is that what you said?
The treadmill goes up and down.
That's the worst.
Training.
That's the worst of the lot. That's the worst of the lot.
Get him up. There we go. There we go.
That's what Deviant was saying. That's what you know. Family Guy. You know Family Guy. You know the man that's onto Chris, the old man. That's what he was.
Hey, little boy.
Hey, no. I just trying to put words into my mouth.
Teach you some interval training.
Anyways, on that note, we need a permanent interval from the podcast.
Like, you man heard it verbatim what he said in it, like legit. Like,
He said that.
you know what I'm saying? He said it there in the flesh.
You need 120 grand fine.
What? Tony Adams.
Dave has been on the edge, blood.
That's the why of all whys.
Guys,
That's it.
it's been a great show. What's your goal of the week? Quickly, goal of the week. Patrick Bamford, surely.
Yeah. Go.
Diaz,
Patrick Bamford.
I love
Patrick
Luis
Bamford.
Diaz's finish. But
It was Patrick Bamford.
Bamford's goal of the season.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Okay.
Now you have finished me, bruv.
Okay. Who is the player of the week? I mean, can we even do a player of the week?
No,
Not really, can we?
not in the FA Cup.
Nah, not in the FA Cup.
Not in
Man.
the FA Cup. All right. Same for team of the week. All the big teams went through. You know the ones like nothing happened.
Bamford just
Apart from
was honorary.
Yeah, it was honorary.
Right.
Fair enough.
Who's the lowest
actually,
league
team of the week
team?
is,
Who's the lowest league team that has gone through?
Kobe.
They will get team of the week.
Yeah. I think it's
Is
Maidstone.
it Maidstone?
Yeah, El Kobe.
Are they it? I think I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jim, El Kobe is wham. Look at that, mate.
Who's not that guy, man? I mean, there's a lot of us. We could all be in there.
I've got two.
Hey, I give over this segment to you lot this week. I ain't got nobody at all, bro.
I've got two things very hot off the press. Hot.
I've got the one that you said it was early. Fair enough, but we have to talk about it because it's been killing me. The man in Las Vegas that was getting charged by the judge, and he jumped about 8 feet and clotheslined the judge. I'm sorry. Do you know how high the pedestal was?
The thing is, there's so much to dissect in this segment right here. Because obviously I thought, you know what, this guy's probably done murder. He's done a big bird. But the thing is, what was rejected was his parole. So this guy is on road, right?
No, but Peter.
So how bad was this crime?
There's more to it. So he's been charged for 13 new crimes against the judge. And you see how he appeared to court today?
No.
Look like Hannibal.
I don't know if you can see. He looks like Hannibal. He's got like the mask on. He's got the gloves on. It's not coming through properly. Yeah, he's like proper Bane. So they put mask on him because I think he was biting the judge.
Look like Carrie Cross.
No. Okay, there's a lot to dissect in this. The guy. So, what was the crime that he had to go and jump the woman?
I think it was battery. Like it wasn't like major, but it was just violence and harm and battery.
So a couple of. I'm sure she was thinking, "There's no way he's gonna come over and jump here."
No way, not in the wildest dreams.
Do you know how high the judge's seat is? It's not low. It's high.
What's the security guy? What's the security person of that job called? What are they called?
A clerk?
Is it the clerk?
I don't know.
What? They have been getting a free ride for years because where was he, blood? Because if you're the judge, if you're that woman, I'm firing the whatever. Is he the bailiff? Whatever he's called.
Plaintiff?
Yeah. Is it?
No, plaintiff. Something else.
The security. Okay. I said they're just security. Listen, you need that guy needs to be fired. No way can a guy go from the defensive stand
through the gate. He had to go through the gate
and then over
a good 10 meters. By the way, like, is this high jump in the Olympics? That's what he did.
He done a high jump and clotheslined the woman. Then you're telling me he bit her? No.
He said, "I've got nothing to lose." I'm surprised they never gave him a death penalty.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is, it's not like that's what I'm saying. The crime can't have been that high because what he was rejected for, somebody's put in the comment here, his parole was rejected. So clearly this wasn't like a murder case or nothing.
Yeah.
This is just a case of like, you know, you've been an idiot on the road.
Yeah.
You know, you've been stupid on the roads. For you to go and do that, you're mentally not well. You're just mentally ill. It's simple.
Must be missing some wicked wave.
Honestly, like what a farce. Whoever his name is, what a farce.
His name is do you know what? Yeah, his name is.
I bet it is.
Deobra Delon Redden. You're not that guy, bruv. Sort it out, blood.
Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. That was ridiculous.
And the memes that came through it, I've just been dying.
Do you remember when Kane in wrestling in 2003 he set JR on fire? So the guy was obviously a lunatic, right? Then they had to have him in chains. He came down to the ring in chains thereafter. That was in wrestling, and I thought this was mental. This guy is actually muzzled.
They muzzled him everything, bro. I'm looking at the picture now, bruv.
It's a disgrace.
Bruh.
And my
Right.
other, not that
You
guy.
got another? Okay, yeah, go on.
The other one.
This is a good segment today, guys. Let me tell you.
Right.
There's some howlers out
There's
there.
some hot ones. But this one, it's not that guys. It's not that guys. It's not that girls. It's not that everyone. Do you know why? Because, do you know who is that guy? Cat Williams. He said for everybody. Everyone got put to the table. Listen, Cat Williams, my brother. He said for man. He said for everyone.
He had people spraying bars, but I ain't seen them write bars for a hot minute yet.
Cat Williams.
Hot minute. Man, what did he call the virginity thing? Oh, I died laughing. He said, like my butthole virginity. I want to keep that. I'm like, yo, damn. Like, what's going on here? You
That's a shot to somebody.
Oh, he was shooting. Have you seen the interview, AD?
From the hip. Hitman.
Everyone.
Bro, Shannon Sharp just asked him, like, so how you been, Cat? And then this guy just started going.
Hey, Steve Harvey called that one.
Cedric, Laurie Brown. Who else got it?
They caught a body on him.
No.
Kevin Hart got it. Flipping out. I think they all got it.
Kevin Hart was
the only one that he said he respected.
What about Eddie?
Leave
Eddie.
Well, Eddie, he left Eddie, you know, which is interesting.
Yeah, even Eddie Griffin.
Even they spoke about a topic that Eddie's fully involved with. He left Eddie.
What's it called? The guy that pretends to have the African accent, even though he's African.
Blackson.
Yeah,
Blackson got it.
He got flogged.
So that tour rating is going to be high.
Going to be. I need a Netflix special. Listen, Cat Williams. He's a funny guy. I can't. One of my favorites.
It was listen. The Pimp Chronicles stand up is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to hear this.
Country Wayne's next up. Country Wayne.
And like Country Wayne, he's been next up for like 5 years, man, 10 years, but Country Wayne's been coming. He's funny though, but he's moving in his private life.
Those are my two not that guys. There's more to go, but
mate.
Oh, there's more. I want to bring you to a football club, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring a football club to the stage.
This is a football podcast, actually.
Oh, that's a football, yeah.
It's a football podcast, so I thought I might as well. He said to Phase on Love, you have an unnatural allegiance to losers. That's not like you. Yeah. Listen, it's real. It's real.
That'll make you question yourself, you know. You're like, raw. I'm moving mad. I'm getting too mad.
Oh my god. Anyway, what's it called? This football club, right? Now you know when you have a football stadium, yeah, and you got away fans that come to your stadium. You might do one of two things. You might be like, you know, let's make it as hostile for them. We're gonna give them no paint on the walls. They're gonna have one place to buy beer. They're not gonna have nothing. It's gonna be absolutely dire. I think of places like Goodison Park. I think of Stamford Bridge. I think of Nottingham Forest. I think of even Old Trafford. Old Trafford, I'm getting metal where we're in the away end at Old Trafford, right? Those are like, you're not welcome here. Fair enough. You've then got football clubs that try to welcome the away support, right? So like a Brighton and Hove Albion, for example, and an Arsenal, for example, like they might put the colours of the away team when they come to town just to make them feel a little bit like, oh, you know, we're okay. We're okay here.
It's cute.
Guys, let's talk about this football club right here. Sunderland AFC. If anybody knows what the A stands for, that would be brilliant.
I think it's athletic or associate.
I don't think it's athletic. Yeah,
I think it might be association football club,
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Saturday. That's for damn sure.
That's
yeah. If you put A, like why is the A there? Is it a football club or not? Come on,
you know.
Anyway, we should learn that, you know, because it might come up in a quiz question one day.
I think it'll be a great pub quiz, definitely.
Googling it now.
The Black Cats, okay, as they're nicknamed, right?
But they're red.
Do you know what? There are questions I do not ask.
Yeah. In the Stadium of Light, there's Black Cats. Okay.
There's Black Cats in the Stadium of Light that wear red and white. Anyway.
What are they playing at?
Have you seen what they done to the away end to welcome Newcastle fans in at the game, at the derby on the weekend?
Yep.
No, guys, you will not believe me when I say this. So, first of all, they've got black and white everywhere. Newcastle scarves on the thing. They've painted Newcastle this, Newcastle that. They've then gone a step further and insulted Sunderland, ex-Sunderland players in there. They've insulted people like Peter Reid, Niall Quinn. They've all been getting the boot in there. Why? To make Newcastle feel welcome. You know how Newcastle say, "Away the lads," and Sunderland say, "Away the lads," because I guess that's a thing, right? They then put "Away the lads," the Sunderland version, and then X'd it out, and then put "Away the lads" underneath. This isn't the away end at Sunderland.
Hold on. And do you know who authorized this?
Who do you think authorized this? Go on, David.
Sunderland themselves.
Sunderland Football Club. Sunderland AFC. This is a disgrace. Guys, they tore it all down and bedecked the away end black and white. They gave Newcastle 6,000 Newcastle fans. They gave them 6,000 black and silver and black and white flags. Did you see the waving of the flags pre-match? They were provided by Sunderland AFC.
I can't believe what they
Guys, what are we talking about? Imagine, bro. Arsenal have their stadium, right? And in the away end, when Tottenham come to town, we put,
white.
What do you think of Arsenal? What do you think of, Arsenal?
I tear up my season ticket.
Oh my God.
It's a howler.
Can I put a caveat?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
No caveat, but go on.
No. So this was a serious one. Remember the Manchester bombings that went off?
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So the next day or two, we had the Manchester derby. So we did that for Man City. So they had the blue and white scarves. I made the red and white scarves. And everyone was holding up one in solidarity. That's City United. That was like, oh, like I said, can I put a caveat? Because I was like, before you said who does that, I was like,
yeah. I'll tell you this right now. Sunderland hate Newcastle. Newcastle hate Sunderland.
As it should be.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Bruv, I'm not inviting my rivals to decorate their away end, bruv. What are you talking about?
No, but David, it's worse. They didn't even allow them to decorate it. Sunderland have
provided. They provided the paint.
Go and do it.
Out of their own money. They went to B&Q and spent no money.
And guess what they're gonna do? The next game when they play, I don't know, Bolton at home, they're gonna have all the Bolton memorabilia in there.
That's expensive? What they did?
God knows.
It's a stinker, but honestly, it's not
God
happening
knows.
again. Someone's getting fired.
It's outrageous. Shout out to Oscar all the way in UG, bruv, living it large, 38 degree, 39 degree weather, whilst us men are in the snow.
Mirad was asking for Waraji.
Yeah, bring Mirad.
Bring.
Oscar.
Bring.
Mirad, you don't want it. You just end up in the River Thames. You just end up in a gutter somewhere. You don't want it, man.
Listen, bring that Waraji, man. I want that coconut version. You know what I'm saying? Bring that down.
No. You need to try the lemon and ginger one and let us know. Do you get healed or are you finished?
Oscar,
we need to know.
Yo, big man, Oscar, I need you to bring me a bottle of Crest blood.
Crest!
I need that Kingfisher blood immediately, bro.
Yo, Crest,
Bring it.
Yo, these men were cutting a mango off the tree, bruv. A minute later on the Insta story, Oscar's there yamming it up, blood. I'm thinking, come on.
What's the currency? Shillings. I saw a man with like 10,000.
Oh, hey,
Oscar, you're right.
It's okay.
Oh, it's out of production, Jeff.
No. That's a stinker. UG 256. Do better, bruv. Damn. Is that how long I've not been back, bruv?
Now, Crest is an old thing still. I can't lie.
That's funny.
That's a stinker. UG, bruv.
But do you know what that's funny? Because it means Oscar's looked for it himself and he was alert.
Oh my God.
That's a stinker.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man. Yeah, shillings is tight. We need to switch up the currency, blood. Shillings? You know them way there.
Keep
the man was still about, man. What's
hey, Caesar says.
He said he had a slide of pigs. We never saw the next IG
slide. What's a slide?
A slide of pigs. Yo, there's just pigs in my uncle's garden, blood. He's just harvesting them, blood. You know them ones.
Oh gosh.
I said nowhere sells crest anymore.
Oh,
At least you're not Zimbabwe. That man have $1 trillion note.
Hey, listen. Hey, can I give
Get lost. No, get lost.
Oh god. Hey. Hey, you are violated, bro. I said.
No, on the real.
My guardian was gonna embrace.
What are you buying? That's gonna.
How do you get caged? You can't buy a Super Bowl.
No, I hate this world. You know, I hate what they've done to Mama Africa, bro. What are we talking about? A note that's got $1 trillion. Flipping hell. Oh my god. Listen, now Kenya uses shillings as well. It's like colonization.
He's finished.
Look at this guy trying to viol. Of course, man. You know what I'm saying? We're there, man. We're there.
We got Wi-Fi, bro. MTN is keeping us locked in, guys. Don't diss our MTN, blood. You mad?
Do you know about Mega?
Mega? What's Mega?
They are. Megabytes, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, guys, can I give one more note that guy, bruv? Yeah.
I've got another one still. Go on.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Peter's one back from the day. I'm waiting for that
bro. HMRC, yeah, you lot take the piss. Bro.
Oh yes, talk about it.
You lot take the piss.
Talk about it.
Like my man just like got to the finals of the darts in it, yeah. Obviously didn't win. Pocketed a nice 6-figure thing in it, yeah. Man, I don't know what
200 bags.
You see in the black community, bruv, yeah. We have a rule. You don't count my man's pocket, blood. Sky News, blood. I've counted these pockets, blood.
In the crevice.
And said how much he's getting taxed, blood. I'll be pissed.
What was it?
It was almost 72 bags, blood.
Yeah. Grand. Is it 45%, isn't it? 45% tax, I think.
Oh, whatever it is.
The man claims to be 16. And I'm calling him a man because that boy ain't 16.
You're absolutely right. Because you know, if he was from friggin' West Africa, I'll be all over him. Definitely not. He's definitely not 16. He's definitely not 16. And he's got this. What's he got? This 21-year-old girlfriend that's come out of the block. Come out of the friggin' block. Come on, get out of here.
And then HMRC had the gall, bruv, the cojones to go and tweet. Yes, there's income tax because
HMRC like it's monopoly.
It's an absolute farce.
HMRC, you're not. Hey, Rishi, you're not that guy as well, bruv. Sort it out, blood.
Yeah, Rishi's an idiot, blood. Man's at Southampton, blood. What's he doing at Southampton, blood? Even Matt Letizia is looking at him like, yo, rude boy.
Hey, rude boy, cuz.
Matt Letizia believes in everything under the sun. But he couldn't believe seeing Rishi Sunak in our homestand.
Letizia has been on one the last couple of years, bro.
He just used to be like a bland guy on Saturday, and then he just got like.
Then he started spitting, and they got rid of him quick.
Yeah,
he's there looking at like, yo, what's the Sky thing all about, really? Like, what's Rupert Murdoch really doing?
Why is it called Sky though? Have you even got rid of him?
He just got rid of him quick.
Why is it called Sky?
No.
Why is it called Sky?
Because of the satellite dish. That's why. Because obviously it was the first thing in the UK to go satellite. That's why.
Oh my god, it's too funny. Listen.
Yeah, talk to us, Pete.
Huh?
Talk to us.
One more. We're approaching 3 hours, bro. Go on, one more.
Yeah. We need to get. I want to get the hell out of it. Hang on. Let me see. Let me look for this guy's name. I'm gonna give it the full beans, blood. You know them way there. This guy, blood, yeah, was born on the 17th of June, 1990. So he's my age. He's from my year. And this guy, he's had a good career in football. He's won a Premier League title. He's won a Champions League title. You know what I'm saying? He's played up and down the country. You know, he's played in World Cups, he's played in European Championships, the lot, right? Decorated man. He's even got a runner-up in the Nations League, yeah. Third place rather in the Nations League, as well as a semi-final, as well as a finalist in the Euros against Italy, right? My man was the stalwart of Liverpool Football Club for years. Okay, for years.
Okay.
He was there under the Roy Hodgson regime. He was there, the Kenny Dalglish regime. He was there in the Brendan David Brent Rodgers regime. He's there in the Jurgen Klopp regime. And then he felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand up for some rights. So I'm going to use my position to talk about the things, the issues of this world. You know what I'm saying? He spoke about, I'm here to support, what's it called? The LGBTQ plus people, they're the one love and rare tear, this, that, and the other.
Rainbow armbands, rainbow laces.
Rainbow, you know what I'm saying? Then lo and behold, he gets a big deal over at, what is it called? Al Ettifaq. Yeah, that's what they're called, right? Nothing. I've got nothing against anybody going to play football in any country, in anywhere, place, whatever the case may be. Even if it's for the money, speak your truth, live that truth. Don't tell me it is what it isn't. He claims he was going over there to transform the Saudi Pro League and make it think more in today's world. Well, guess what, guys? 6 months later, he says he wants to come back to the Premier League. Wow. And on some of the reports, he's saying it's too hot out here.
Okay.
The facilities, the training facilities ain't what I thought it would be. Hang on a minute. Are these people not looking at these things before they go there? Is this what we're doing? Is this actually what we're doing? Now he's decided he wants to come and play back in the Premier League and get his place back in the England squad. Jordan Brian Henderson, MBE, you're not that frigging guy, bruv. You need to sort yourself out. You absolute clown. That's a howler. That's a howler.
Where did he think he was going?
Huh?
Where did you think he was going?
I don't know where he thought he was going. Man said it's too hot. You know what that was? That was just a wifey, bruv. Gang impressed, bruv. That's all I'm going to say, bruv. Say no more, bruv. There's no way. Because the money is too good. You do a year there.
Yeah.
I
even send the room. Go on.
I said the rainbow them. Bro sounds like he's a Brexit youth. Man said it's too hot. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to end up linking up with Barkley and at Kenilworth Road. Dirty pivot. Watch him join Newcastle. The irony.
Oh,
you know
no.
The Mackham joining Newcastle. Oscar said Letitia is a 9/11 truther. Letitia thinks the moon landing was in Tyler Perry Studios.
He's not the only one.
Oh, there's quite a few, mate. It's quite a few.
Yo,
this
hold on.
has been remarkable. Too much laughter.
Sorry,
Oscar,
bro.
What? What's going on?
I was just going to say, Oscar, bro. Ain't he like 2 a.m. in the morning, cuz?
This guy is his bed, blood. You know what I'm saying? He's too busy licked off the Warrior blood.
He's got out partying. You see, Ugandans, they love to party until silly o'clock every day.
He's got a now special, blood. You know what I mean? He's got a now special in one hand. He's got pork joint on the other hand. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to call it a night. Yeah. Anyway, next week I think is what is it? There is Premier League games. You said
yeah, Premier League is like 5-ish. Like the it's the start of AFCON, people.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna cover that, baby. You know we will. So don't you worry about that. Because last year's AFCON was hilarious. Remember the guys that stood in front of the camera? Guys, we were here last year.
Oh my god, it was like 2 years ago. I saw.
Was it 2 years ago?
Last year was the World Cup. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You know how fast that time's gone. I remember David literally had me in tears because you showed us the guy on the camera guy that just stood in front of the thing. Like I remember that. So yeah.
Do you remember when the referee stopped the game 5 minutes before normal time?
Oh yeah.
Minute. No, but guys, I was racist for calling out AFCON. I was racist.
Yes, you were.
He was the bad guy. He was the bad guy.
Guys, you know that you lot know, yeah.
I know.
They will always give us something.
Always.
Anyway, very quickly, predictions for next week. Okay, very quickly.
Never know predictions for tomorrow.
So Friday, TNT. We've got Burnley versus Luton Town. Oh my god! Everyone in Burnley and Luton will be at that game.
Luton Town will win that.
be fair, that's going to be a sick game.
Nice.
No, it's not.
Very quickly. Is Luton Town staying up?
Pretend, I mean, they're fighting.
I don't know. Is the answer. Hey, Chris Wilder said when they were asking him, are you taking the boys out to Dubai? Are you going for warm weather training? No. It's going to be 2 weeks of hard work. That's what he said. 2 weeks of hard work in Sheffield in the frigging snow in the -2 degrees that it is right now. Sheffield United players are about to learn a hard lesson.
Sheffield's a hilly place. I don't know if you've been there. It's a hilly place.
I can't wait to go in March. You fill up my city. I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait. Yeah, Burnley versus Luton. I guess Luton probably. Chelsea at home to Fulham. 12:30 kickoff.
Oh, the West London derby.
Hey, Fulham, bruv.
Fulham. Marco Silva and the boys.
It's going to be harsh. It's going to be a good game. No, I'm going Chelsea though.
Endo saying that United, what's it called? Spurs. The United will beat Spurs. What about Man United versus Spurs, people? And there's some good football this weekend. Actually,
the thing is, we should have beat them at their place. But
you should have.
But that stupid handball. But anyways, I think we'll beat them.
Man United at home to Spurs. Yeah, United have to win. If you have to beat Spurs, blood, you gotta beat this lot. They're signing Timo Werner, for goodness sake. That's what they're getting in. That's what they're getting in the back door. What do we make of that signing very quickly, by the way?
It's random. It's very random.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's random actually. What's the
what's the purpose of it?
What's the rationale?
Yeah. I mean, I get the rationale. Obviously, son's away. They need a body, but is that the body you get?
And he's on loan as well.
To be fair, it's a FIFA thing, innit? You're like, right, you go to the search bar. You say, right, striker, loan, who's available? He's probably the highest rated player.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Newcastle United on Saturday, 5:30 against Manchester City.
I think City will win that, bro.
At St. James's?
Yes.
Yeah, City, man.
Newcastle deplete. I mean, maybe Newcastle might real. I don't know, but they just.
I know, Endo. I know. Wolverhampton's nice. Wolverhampton?
Huh?
Is that where you are? Oh, tell you what, that's peak settings. Chelsea are beating Fulham, is what Taha is saying.
Yeah, Fulham, bruv.
Newcastle, Man City is a tricky one, man. I don't know which way to go.
I'm going City.
Yeah,
I'd love it if Newcastle could do me a favor, and that's a game
I'm going City still.
I'm going City.
Yeah, I think you gotta go City. You gotta go City. On Sunday, it's Everton against Aston Villa.
No, Aston Villa, mate.
Away from home.
Yeah.
Everton.
Hey, don't. It's Pickford, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, Pickford's the guy. Stop it, blood. You see him at the Stadium of Light, bro. They're incognito, blood. They're watching the game, watching his Mackhams. You know what I'm saying?
The cap was like a quote of invisibility. I would never know who that was.
Oh, mate.
I wouldn't know. To be fair, people wouldn't know what Pickford looked like if he walked down the street anyway, to be fair. But man, Jordan Pickford, man, I love him, man. Anyway, Everton to beat Aston Villa, I think, because Aston Villa away from home are awful. Everton haven't won in like 4 games, so they need to get a win. The Dominic Calvert-Lewin red card, guys. Oh my Lord! At Palace, it was a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, bro.
The referees are awful.
Never a red.
The referees are awful.
Was that VAR checked?
I don't know. Oh, God, yeah. They went to the referee. Didn't even give the red. He went to the
slowed it down.
He went to the screen. That's what I said to you. That's what I said to you, Adrian.
Yeah, you know what?
Get red.
At first, I thought you were throwing the baby out of the bathwater, but what's the point?
That's exactly what I said to you at the time. You said change the referees. I said, listen, good luck. They're never changing them.
Fire.
This is what you're gonna get.
What's the
fire?
I can't believe they've seen that in actual time. They've gone to a monitor and seen it. And
fire. They've not done their job. That's why you need to fire them.
Oh, God.
You need Wolverhampton.
Fair enough.
Yeah, a good time. Midlands, yeah.
Gang. What did you study, David? Let's find out. Peter, Slough is the driest ends. What are you doing in Slough?
What are you doing in Slough?
Slough? I went there the other day. You know, man said I went there the other day, you know, and the
just on a casual one. Paddington, quick Paddington to Slough, 16 minutes.
The Elizabeth line goes Slough. So
that's what the Elizabeth line
goes Slough now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a journey I'm not ever doing. Imagine missing your last train from Slough.
It's over.
It's over.
You're doing homeless. You're doing a homeless night for one night. You're outside until the first train in the morning, blood.
You got Uber to somewhere, man. I don't know what you got. Just
now, Taha, we know about Woolstone.
Slough. I'm not spending the night in Slough.
What are you trying to say?
Guy, Woolstone. Bro, I used to go to school near there.
You think we don't know?
Come on, cuz.
I even name Tollbridge and Woolstone. I know both sides.
Is it? Yes, Robin. Robin get going like that.
What's it called? We got the message. What's in Slough? That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Snap. On a real Slough. Oh my god. I wouldn't mind living in Slough. It costs though because it's bare quiet. Okay, you do your thing, cuz.
I saw the buses are purple.
When I see Woolstone, I'm guessing my man means like Harrow.
Harrow and Woolstone.
Harrow
Blue line.
Yeah.
Unless you mean something else. If you meant another Woolstone somewhere else.
Yeah, there's Tollbridge also. That's on the normal line, on the way to High Barnet.
No, that's Whetstone.
That's not his Woolstone.
Nah, Totteridge and Whetstone. That's Wenger's ends, bro. That's Arsene Wenger's house, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Brother,
you know,
I saw that.
Listen,
you know I'm not on the High Barnet branch that long. So
we got the High Branch crew, blood. You know what I'm saying? Business and writing. That's a degree. That's a degree. Harrow Woolstone. Yeah, man, I went to school in Harrow, bro.
Bakerloo Line, Kenton. All them man.
Harrow's a borough I've got no time for. I hate it.
Trust me.
Harrow's massive.
Since I left college,
it's massive.
Never been back.
The thing is, though, Harrow makes no sense. Listen, I know we've done a 3-hour pod, but I need to make this point. Why is South Harrow more west than West Harrow? Somebody explain that to me.
What do you mean? West Harrow?
Explain that to me.
Nah, man. I have nothing to say. It means you're right because you can catch a bus literally to Heathrow from there. Like easy. Like easy. Yeah. Yeah, no word of a lie, bro. No word of a lie. We got the Harrow gang and whatnot. But yeah, guys. It's been real. It's been friggin' real.
We need to end it with this though, because it is serious. Unfortunately, though, we've lost a football hero. Beckenbauer,
yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker. That was a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, I don't know why it was a shock, but
it should not that it shouldn't be. That's not the right word. But it's like raw. Do you know what I mean? It's like
that's like a staple. You just think you're just gonna be there.
Staple, you know them ones there.
I think that I'm never gonna start mentioning other people, but yeah, it's like the Beckenbauer role and it's like, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. You know what's it? World Cup? He won the World Cup? Didn't he? Did he win the Euro? Player and manager, yeah, fair play. You know, legendary career. When you think about talking about some of the best defenders of all time, you see Beckenbauer. You say Beckenbauer. You know what I mean? You think of those kind of people.
None of us watched a second of Beckenbauer, but
yeah, you know, Die Classica. You think of that name? That's France. France. What a name! France is a gangster name, by the way. FARNZ. Yes, please. That's a great name. Right, on that note, people, it's been a bumper weekend of football. We've been laughing. This is smash a like on the video, people. You know what I'm saying? If you're loving content like this and you've been on here for so long with us, smash a like on this video. And we'll be back because next week there's half a Premier League weekend. So we'll enjoy that half. Plenty of good football, good matches though, to be fair.
And it's AFCON.
And it's AFCON, people. So we'll be laughing through January, man. I tell you what, AFCON will get us through, man. It will get us through. And big up to Baraka. Is it Baraka's birthday tomorrow? So big up yourself, my G. Everyone got a red card.
I got yellow. As well. I got yellow.
Now you have to hold the red blood.
No,
I'm free. I had the clean game.
No, Robin, you were the worst of the lot.
No,
Robin's the worst.
I can't believe it.
I got taken off injured. I got taken off injured, mate. I could have. You lot finished me.
You're costing me my life, bro. Costing me weeks of action.
Freedom.
Yeah, but big up everybody, man. Big up the AFCON. Big up yourself, Baraka. Have a good one tomorrow. Make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Big
Just
up.
You got me. You're done now.
Big up.
Yeah. Peace.
Until next week, people. We're back. We're out. Peace.
Yeah, big up.